Hello, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. How are you all? I am so excited for us to get into part 2 of the January calls. Let me say hello to you guys really quickly. Don't mind me and my hoodie blanket, okay? I have real clothes on underneath. I'm just cold. Hey, Nadie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Skylab. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Casey. Crackdown. Hey, Linda, Mrs. Bendover, Kel, Slick Nikki, Kathy, Adrian, thank you for being here. Hey, Black Swan, Borders Girl, MK, Teacup Kraken, hello, Preschool Granny, K-Braze, Tree Baby Tennessee. I am so excited to see you guys. Michelle, hello, Artemisia, Pretty Bug, Molly Henry, Little Red Riding Hood, Tracy. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Kel. Anybody that I missed? Are you guys excited? Because I am. I know that last night ended on quite. I don't even have words for it with all the accusations against Al and stuff. It was pretty interesting. So, hey, Tracy, hey, Chicken Shy, KPM, Sarah, Mia. So, I'm about to bring the girls up, but first, I just wanted to say, so you guys know for Christmas, I am sharing and supporting, well, me and the girls are sharing and supporting several wish lists from the community. And hey, Angie, hey, Lefin. So on my community tab is the latest wish list that we've shared. It's from Search and Rescue K9 Mom. She gave her story and all of that. You guys will be able to see that. So please check that out if you're interested. And yeah, I'm going to bring the girls up. Let me just do a quick word from our Christmas sponsor. Okay, hello, girls.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Wonderful. I just filed a grievance.
Oh, Letecia.
Well, Allie, I filed a grievance against you.
Why? Oh, no.
Because there were no snacks in the green room for your guests on the
Oh,
show.
no. I'm so sorry. Well, next
That's
time I'll
okay.
make it happen.
That's okay, honey. You're on the list. You're on the list.
Do you want to be on the list, Allie? Because that's how you get on the list. No snacks.
Well, damn.
Terrible.
I am excited, and I missed you guys. I haven't really got to talk to you much today. It's been a little bit of a hectic day on my end. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Freezing. That's why I'm have my hoodie blanket on. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Excited to listen to these. Thank you, Cosmic Lotus Consultant. Well, yeah, thank you. And thank you guys for listening and helping, and everyone who's helped with some of these wish lists. You just are so appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, so what I'm actually doing is updating the website with new donations. And we ordered more calls today, and I am so excited. I think this is going really well. We're going through an entire month of calls in 2 days, and we're on to the next. I'm just really proud of us.
I am too. I'm excited that we're already ordering more. I know that, we were like at a little bit of an edge, and like when I woke up this morning, 3 people had sent Venmos to throw in, and I sent that straight to you. And I'm just thankful for you guys for doing that. I promise you, I'm going to buy us all a whole month because I feel so bad. I've spent a few couple $100, but it's been a minute, and so I don't know. I feel bad. I want to throw in and do my part too, and I will. I promise. So I'm excited we have some to hold us over till then.
Yeah, we got some great donations yesterday and another one today. And so you know how I ask people to put like jail calls in the note?
Yeah.
Some people have gotten really creative with the note that they put in there. And I love it. I mean, it's still clearly for jail calls, but I
That's
love
very
the
funny.
creativity, you guys. I really do.
I love it too. I got a good laugh out of it. Old Tisha X. I can
Yeah.
tell you guys this. I won't go into detail because I've promised myself I will not give her the attention that she wants. But she is still she still knows everything we're doing, and there is someone who is relaying things to her because she is well aware that we have tried to retrieve the records from Kansas. So I think that's kind of interesting. It is what it is, but hopefully if she's aware, after last night hearing the way that Amy described those YouTube videos to her, something
Mhm.
clicked in my head, and I just thought, that's pretty interesting.
Mhm.
So I don't know. We'll have to see, or maybe we'll never know. But let me go ahead and pull up our video.
Either way, we're here for it.
Yep, absolutely. You guys have anything that needs to be touched on before we start? Let me find our call.
Not that I can think of.
So let me just look at these calls. So Allie, since we've got what, 8 calls to get through? Let me see here. Give me
You
just a
guys did up
second.
to 12 last night, right?
Yeah, so we've got 8 more. The first 3 calls today, so 13, 14, and 15, are all 3 Harley, and that's from the 20th. 2 calls on the 20th and 1 call on the 22nd. Altogether, those 3 calls from Harley are about 25 minutes. And if you don't think that's too many to play in a row without commentary, then I would just go ahead and play all 3 of those, and then we can have a little palate cleanser before we go on to Aunt Brenda.
Okay, if you're okay with
All
that,
right.
I mean, whatever you guys want to do, that's fun with me. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you
Oh,
for
but I do
joining.
want to tell you,
Okay.
on these
No.
first, so with Jen, remember last night when Letecia asked Harley to look up a song called Missin' You, Mississippi?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in these first 2 calls, Harley does look up that song and she plays a good portion of it. So I took the liberty of editing that out for copyright reasons.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But wherever I cut, just because I wanted to make it obvious where I cut the audio, wherever I cut, you'll hear the clicking of like a keyboard. But then I shortened it, so it's not too terribly long. But so if you hear the clicking of a keyboard, that's because I've cut something out that would have caused us copyright issues. Now, if you want to look up the song, which I don't suggest it because I looked up the song today and I played it and I was trying to put myself in the shoes of Letecia, which is never a good idea, and I don't like the smell of Fritos.
Oh.
But I did. And the idea that anyone dedicated this song to her and she was so tickled by it. Well, I still haven't eaten. I'm a little bit nauseous still, and this was hours ago.
Oh
So
my.
I guess, look up the song at
I'll
your
look
own
up the
risk.
lyrics. Yeah, I'll look at the
Yeah,
lyrics, and then
there you
in a
go.
little bit we'll pull them up or something like that at the
Yeah.
end.
So I just wanted to explain the keyboard clacking, and that's really my only housekeeping.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that because, yeah, that would not be great. Samantha Potter says, I love this comment. She says, I love your whole group's dynamic. Seriously, you are right. I absolutely love the banter and the way I'm curious gives the juicy backstory. It's so perfect. I am here for it. Yay, I'm so excited. And
Oh, no, wait, I lied. One more
Oh.
thing.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
so there's the first 2 calls with Harley on the 20th. The next call on the list is a call with Aunt Brenda on the 21st, but it's redacted. And then we have the third call with Harley on the 22nd. So it's supposed to go Harley, Harley, Brenda, Harley, but we're just going to get 3 Harleys in a row.
okay. Okay. And yeah, Mia is talking about you guys. Let's just remember we're all friends. We all appreciate each other no matter how we feel. Mia was talking about the mole. I also was like, wait, who are you talking about? It's okay. You know what I mean? Let's just try to get through this. And yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up. We'll do those 3 calls first and we'll all just listen and then we'll come back and chat after that. Let me get it. I've got it ready. I just have to.
Debbie Baker says, I love and appreciate all of the mods. You mods are fantastic, so sweet and friendly. We in chat are so lucky to have such wonderful mods. I really appreciate all that you do for me.
Aw.
Aw, that's so
You
sweet.
do have amazing moderators.
Yes, they were incredible. Okay, hold on. This is your video, Jen, that we did last night. I'm not sure how this happened because I was definitely on. Okay, there it is. Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, Allie.
And I
Okay.
did update the description today and finished out all of the timestamps. So if you need the timestamps, they're in the description.
Okay. Now, also, I wanted to. Last night, was talking about. We had pulled up these articles. They're still on my computer, but so just keep in mind. Okay, I want to show you guys this actually because I don't know if you girls were in here. Just really quick, and we'll jump right into it. One of the most common searches for Letecia is Letecia Stauch Jewish? So I thought that was kind of interesting. That's like at the bottom. It gave me a little bit of a chuckle, but because of she's asking for prayer rugs. She wants the kosher meals. She's confused, is what she is. But also, it's just interesting to keep in mind. By this point, the affidavit had been out several months. On January 19th, there's several news articles that talk about she must have had a hearing right around that day. She was found competent again for the second time. And so her family, they were well aware of, I'm sure all this stuff with the affidavit. It was huge news. See, Amy is paying very close attention to the YouTube videos about it and Connor's mom's interview. And she's been found competent twice now, and that is public knowledge. So keep that in mind. Okay. Because last night, Amy asked her, are your attorneys going for the insanity? And she says no. So it's just interesting. Also, while we're listening, I'll be dropping links to awesome channels and websites that I really love and recommend, including the girls on panel, but theirs are in the description. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Super ready.
Super ready. All right, let's go.
All the ready. I'm muting.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing?
Look at my website.
Doing your website? You gonna play me some of that song?
Yeah, what's it called?
It's Missing You, Mississippi. So why are you trying to give Chance away?
I'm not trying to give them away.
Okay, then why are you trying to get rid of it?
I'm just trying to let them stay somewhere for like a couple weeks.
Why?
Because you do a lot sometimes. You need a break.
Oh my God. From
He
Chance.
does. Yeah.
What is he doing that's so bad?
He's just in a very stubborn stage right now. So he doesn't listen. And I have to give him a bath literally like 3 times a week.
Why?
And he gets exhausted. Because he just like, since he's so bad, he's not that bad. Like, you just have to wash them a lot or like their face just holds in stench.
Yeah, but you knew all this, how stubborn they were. They weren't loving and cuddly, but that's what you wanted.
But he is loving and cuddly. He wants to sit right next to me, but it gets annoying.
That he sits next to you?
Because like sometimes if I forget to give it back, and he just smells bad.
Oh my God, Harley, really? You need to research stuff that could be put on him. It's probably something good that can be a powder or something.
And I can't stay downstairs because he doesn't like going up. He doesn't like coming upstairs. So if I'm not down there, then I have to put him in the cage because I don't want him just wandering around downstairs.
You make him
And
go
I feel
upstairs.
bad.
He's
I'm not
doing that
making a
because
cat
you're
dog.
letting him. He needs to be going up the stairs. If he's big, he's doing that because he knows you're letting him do it. And he's going to do that more and more for attention.
He's my dog, though, man.
I mean, when the going gets tough, like, I didn't give you away.
I know. I just need a break from him for a few.
But that's not going to help him get better. He's going to go into somebody else's habits.
No.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
What did you say?
What's the problem with my dog?
Pause it. I got to call you right back because it's going to hang up.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, okay, who's it by? Dustin something with an S?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, play it. I just want to hear, like, the verse and then maybe a little bit of the chorus.
Did you hear it?
A little bit.
Hold on.
That's good. Like, that's a good volume. Can you tell me what the chorus is? I'm about to look the lyrics up. What's Sadie doing?
She's downstairs. I love her.
Are you trying to give Sadie away?
No.
Wow.
She's my dog.
Wow.
She be chilling.
Well, when things are just hard work, you don't just give up. Just because something smells, you figure out a way to not let it smell.
I know he's a little work right now.
What?
It just says pre-chorus.
Pre-chorus?
Wait, that says American Blonde. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Dustin. Missing Mississippi. Come on, I put lyrics. Here we go. Oh. Come on. Come on now.
You can't find him.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
Come on, let's see here. What's great because it's being stupid. No, that's not the lyric. What's wrong? I want the lyric.
How is this hard?
It's not. No.
Oh my God.
Mississippi lyrics are not available yet. Please come back later.
What? No, the first they gotta be available. The song's been out.
That's what it is.
Well, check another website.
I checked like 5. Hold on.
And they all say, sorry, not available. We don't know how to code it, but we can hear the song.
Or it just doesn't come up. Let me see if I can do it on my phone.
Missing Mississippi. I don't even know what it says.
Yeah, they're not even on my phone.
Oh my God.
They don't have lyrics for
Did
it.
you understood anything Did you understand anything that was in the chorus?
I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being to be honest.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fire you as an assistant. I can't hear you. I can't
If by
hear you.
chance you're ever down, can you hear me?
If by chance you're ever down, okay.
If I, man, you made me forget it.
If by chance you're ever down.
If by chance you're ever down, something at us. Find yourself sad and stand in tone.
Okay, then what's the next one?
Girl, you know I always leave the light on.
Okay, good.
And
pack your
maybe
bags,
pack
come
your
back.
bags and come
Come
home.
back home. I heard that part. Go ahead.
Because I know you can get lost in Boston.
Okay.
Lose your something.
Nashville.
Something up in Nashville.
Okay.
Good time in Tampa Bay.
Oh, snap.
If you're lonely, you know right where I'll be.
Wait, for long what?
If you're so lonely, you know right where I'll be.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you can stop it. I got the point now. A bunch of people had wrote me talking about that song. So I'm like, that's so you. You're everywhere. Tampa Bay, Boston.
Let's see.
I was like, I got to hear it. But I didn't understand what it had to do with Mississippi. But now it makes sense. Because I guess home.
I have my first meeting with the business tomorrow.
With what business?
It's called Touch Med Spa. They want to give me free laser hair removal if I promote them on my social media. And they want me to do their social media marketing.
But you're only getting free hair removal?
No, like just for being like their influencer, basically, I get the free hair removal, but they pay me to do their marketing.
Is that somewhere local?
Yeah, that's in Northmore Beach.
Oh.
And then Sugar Bear Hair sent me free product to promote their product, and Can 2 is sending me free product to promote their product.
You're going to like the Can2 stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Or Sugar Bear Hair is those vitamin things?
Yeah. That the Kardashians promoted.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, how many followers do you have?
I think it's like 5,000.
No.
Yeah. But I get to tell everybody that I'm a monetized influencer, so that helps a lot.
Oh, then it gets more people to start coming on.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, she's monetized. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I just created my website. I got my social media marketing certification yesterday.
All right.
I started my classes on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
I got all my work. Good. I got all my work done already. I have classes again in the morning.
All right. Did you call your TransUnion report?
No, I did not.
You need to do it.
But I made a list, and that's on my schedule for.
Okay.
Either Thursday afternoon or Friday.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, since you got class, I'll let you better go ahead and get to bed. What time you got class?
I have class at. Hold on, let me pull up my Google Calendar. I have class at 9:25.
Oh, okay. Well, girl, you better get to sleep then, because you got to take dogs and everything.
I still need to finish my website and Actually, I just finished it. I need to take a shower. Got to take the dogs outside. Got to sleep. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, Brenda thinks I'm supposed to be sending me that thing because what a food, man. They be getting new bags of food every week. Sadie's worse than Chance about food now. She fights Chance. Like, a piece of ice dropped on the floor and Chance ate it and she literally attacked him.
I thought she was gonna send you a Chewy box.
Yeah, I haven't got one yet.
Did you check up on it?
No, and he's still been asking questions like, oh, because they have to contact the vet to get them the right medication and stuff, so that's probably why it's taking long.
Oh, I got you. All right. Okie dokie then. Well, I love you so much. I'm gonna let you go get that finished so you can get in bed. Do good at class tomorrow, okay? And
Okay, I will.
make sure you read your scripture.
I already made 100 on my first quiz.
Good. And make sure you
My
read your
math
scripture.
quiz.
Good, good.
I will. I
Proud
have
of you.
church tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have church tomorrow night. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow.
Yep. All right. I'm proud of you. I love you so much, okay? And don't give up.
Okay,
I'll get to
love
see you soon. This will be worked out. You remain strong and make sure you stay in your faith. Love the Lord with your heart, not just your lips, all right?
Okay.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, so you haven't done that stuff yet, right?
What stuff?
Add the money to those accounts?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, because I just logged into their thing and it didn't show up yet.
Well,
I didn't log in. They did.
I got a confirmation email.
Oh, okay, you did. Maybe it just takes a little bit.
Yeah, I might.
She has a confirmation email.
Mm.
She did it. She has a confirmation.
Mm.
You call him. I'll give you the confirmation. He's chirping. Okay, I'll just make it sure because I'm going to order two more. Portrait things. But I'm going to get one of you. I like the picture you had on there. It's a pretty one.
Oh, you got to see it?
Yeah, I got to see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that picture on there. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, I did. Heaven Taylor and Brandon Burke.
Yeah.
It was like a black girl and a white dude.
Yeah. So you got, okay, good. Because see, like I got those portraits done and I try to, it's really a good price. I mean, you wait till you see it, you're going to be like, holy smokes, it's worth more than $10.
Okay.
I mean, my God, it is like amazing. And then I got the one thing did, and it was like a Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And because I just wanted to see what it was like first before I was like, yeah, I'll pay somebody, you know what I mean? Then when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I feel bad that I didn't pay for that one. So it's all like, nice it is. I mean, it's like, you know how you like walk on the boulevard and people do those pictures? It's like 10 times that. 10 times better than that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because I just logged into the account, so it might take a little bit of
Do they need the confirmation number thing?
No, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it might just take a little bit to show up.
Okay.
Well, let me call it to her. Heavens, write down this number, your confirmation number. Hold on, give me Heavens.
It says order number. It says 213.
Hold on. 213.
941.
941.
3711.
And then we got 941 and then 3711.
37101.
37101. No, that's your number. Keep it. That's your confirmation. Okay, go ahead.
You want the other dude?
Hold on. 213. Hold on. 541. 37101.
It's 941.
Okay, instead of the 5, it's 941. Make that 5 a 9. 941. And then, no, cross out the 5 and make it a 9. This is not hard. No. Hurry. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I'd be dealing with rocket scientists in here. Hold on. All right. One more time. Go ahead. 314, right? Or
21.
What is it?
213.
Okay, 213
941.
941. Okay, go ahead.
37101.
37101.
That's Heaven Taylor.
Yes. Hold on, write this one down
And do
for
you
me
want
too.
the other?
Yeah, just give me the other
The
number.
other one?
I already know the name. Just give me that number. Write this number down for me too, because I need the other one. Okay.
So then Brandon
Okay, what is it?
is 213
Okay, 213
941
941. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
413
413.
51.
Okay, what's after 413? 51.
51.
51. 51. Okay. Thank you. That way I have it for the other one. Cool. All right, cool, because I'm going to order 2 more drawings. So just take that out of that 70, because that was 20, and then I have 50. And I'll probably order like 2 more drawings, and then I'll get books, and that'll be it. And then what I was thinking about with the house real quick, while I called you back, I was doing that, was I was thinking about, you know, if you could find somebody that wanted to go with you on the room, like if you could try to add somebody you like, you could use some of your like your grant money to move in, and then y'all just split the rent. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on how much they give me, because I don't know how much they're going to give me now.
What do you mean now?
They're talking about loans and stuff, so we'll see. I don't know yet. It's still being
Process.
processed. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, if you don't get the loan right now, but see what they're going to give you, then when I check back, I might tell you to get one for now, because you only need it for a little bit. And then what you can do is just use it to like move in or whatever, but you'd have to have a dependable person that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, that's going to split it with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're going to work the other job too, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So like you said, the apartment's at that same place they're at, or how much for 2 bedrooms?
1350.
Okay, so that'd be plus utilities, or does that include any utilities?
No, plus utilities.
So don't include nothing, not even water, nothing?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, write down the details to that. Find that out. How much is the lively?
It's the same.
The same? They're not doing any kind of specials there either?
No.
Okay.
They probably won't start doing specials till a bit later.
What do you mean, as in later? When?
I don't even know if those places do specials. Not like how our specials do.
Yeah. Well, why don't you still call them and ask them, do they have anybody doing their marketing?
I know.
For a discount.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Okay, work on that then, because what you could do is take a little bit to use, and then what you do is just get a roommate to pay half, and then you have them give you a little bit of deposit. Like, you know, they might have to move in with like a $200 deposit or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so work on that, then put you an ad on there and just tell somebody you're trying to get a place, whatever, but don't give them your actual phone number. Give them like a texting app or something.
Okay.
And then turn your location off on the texting app, you know, because there's creepers out there.
Yeah.
Okay. That way you get legit people, you know, because you know you'll get random people that are crazy. But then you'll get some people that like are coming to the college that want to stay in that area because it's a nicer area. I like you in the area too. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but with them helping with your phone and stuff like that, and then you having like extra stuff, if I have to get someone to give you like $100 or $200 or whatever for the month, I can do that. I mean, you know, Aunt Brenda, listen to me instead of you saying it.
Yeah.
But if she gives you your car, we won't worry about it because she'll be paying your car payment. You know what I mean? I mean, your car insurance. Yeah. We'll just have to figure it out probably until, I think that thing is March 29th. You got to send me that para application, because that's probably like $2,000 right there too, from the Colorado one. Or otherwise you fill it out one, and you got to put an address.
And I'll be getting my taxes. So.
You already did them?
No, I don't get to do them until the end of the month.
I'm like, dang, girl. Okay, good. So that way it could get you the stuff, and then you could go to that one little place and get the furniture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little cheap place or whatever. But the biggest thing you need to focus on right now is get the prices, write it down, find out what it includes. Does it include anything? You know, I know they're going to say mate pool and all that.
There's like there's alarm system that it includes and everything.
Okay, good. So that's what you need to do. Write all that down so I'll know. Print that para application and mail it to me. And then send me a picture with it of one of me, one of you, and like updated one of the dogs or whatever, okay?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I can have one myself. I know that sounds crazy. No, I'm going to try to get a portrait done. That's why I said send a good one of me, because I'm going to try to get a portrait done.
Okay, I got you.
These people are like sick drawers, like good as in sick.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even draw the heart straight. Okay, work on that, and then we'll find out more about it, because why didn't it come out till 5 after? It was 5 after. Yeah. Yeah, so do that real quick, and then I'll talk to you next couple of days and figure that out. That way.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is finding like a dependable person that's gonna. I wish Nia wasn't leaving, but
I know.
Yeah. But
I might ask Courtney, even though I don't really want to live with Courtney, but because like she was gonna move to Greensboro and she was gonna pay $500 to $600 a month. Her mom was gonna pay. So.
Why does she want to go to Greensboro?
Because of one of her friends, Jada. She was gonna be there, but now she's not gonna be. So.
Yeah, so I know you wouldn't necessarily whatever, but I mean, she's probably one of the better people to have that be dependable with money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she don't really bother me like that. She'll be in her room, so.
Yeah, ask her that, because she might want to live in one of the nicer places. I know she ain't going to want to live at Bellamy, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Do some research on that. Find out. And is there anything else towards campus? Oh, because she drives now, so that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that would be good. Okay, cool. All right, love you so much. Talk to you later.
Okay, love you too. Bye.
Okay. What are your all's thoughts?
Oh boy. The idea that Harley is putting money on other inmates' books. We know who Heaven Taylor is, basically. And then
Right.
also this guy named Brandon, because they're really sick drawlers. And she wants to, she's paying another inmate to draw a portrait of her. And I'm curious, is she gonna put it on her own wall in her own cell? Is she gonna send it to a fan? Is she gonna send it to the guy who dedicated Missin' You, Mississippi? I mean, it could be anything. Letecia is the type of person to put it next to her bed so she could wake up and kiss it every morning. So
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable that that's the stuff she wants to spend the few minutes she gets to speak to her daughter talking about. And how like in the thumbnail I did that like black and white like hypnotized background. I don't know if you guys saw it. Like
Yeah.
all I could think about listening to this, I was like, because my bro she just makes your head spin. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You almost I don't know. You almost get lost in it. What do you think, Miss Bendy Lou?
Well, first of all, Letecia, you got Harley as your secretary, and now she's other inmates' secretaries too?
Yeah.
Ordering things, confirmation number this, confirmation number that. And P.S., Letecia, the reason that the lady, what's her name, Heaven, was having an issue with the numbers is not because she is not a rocket scientist. It's because you're not a rocket scientist. Have you ever heard you? You ever sat back and listened at the way that you speak, ma'am? Something tells me the answer is no.
Yeah.
Girl.
Debbie, I just want you to know that I'm so sorry that happened to you, and you can get confused anytime you want in this chat, and no one will ever mistreat you. I will not let that happen. No one.
Yeah.
And any of you guys. So, hey, Kimberly Harvey, finally caught you live. Been watching for months, but just joined the other night. Hey, thank you for joining, and I'm glad that you're here. Okay.
So back to the first couple of phone calls. I cringed so hard when she said, a bunch of people wrote me and said that song reminds them of me. Was it a bunch of people or just one friggin' weirdo? A bunch of people wrote her about that song?
Okay,
Really?
now, Jen, you're just being mean. A bunch of people, one cuckoo, tomato, tomato.
Right?
Kathy, it really is the best community, and that's because of you guys, truly. Yeah. Oh my God. Just the thought of she truly believes she's celebrity. She is a celebrity, and that it's just, I don't know. It's ick. You know what I mean? That's the word. That's all I can.
Yeah. She did surprise me though, and I saw some people commenting on it in chat. When Harley told her that she's getting these sponsors, and she's able to do that because now she can say that she is a monetized influencer. I really expected Letecia to take the credit, about how Harley wouldn't have any of those 5,000 subscribers or followers or whatever it was without, Letecia being her mother. And she didn't do it. It's not very often that Letecia surprises me anymore. And it surprised me when she didn't take credit for that verbally. I'm sure it was going on in her head. I mean, I could almost hear it. But she didn't do it to Harley, which was surprising.
I have to agree. I was very surprised about that as well. I thought for sure she is going to steal Harley's thunder. I thought she was for sure, but she didn't.
Now, so Casey says Harley, when she mentioned the Kardashians and the sugar bear hair, you could tell she was excited, which you could. 99 Problems. I'm so glad that you feel that way. And yeah, I don't know. It just made me think about Harley and Letecia talking about doing a video together and all the people that would be watching and all of that. And then I just have to keep putting it in my mind that it's not a secret anymore what's happened. Everybody knows about all the house. Everybody knows about many things. They also know that she's been found competent twice. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's hard.
That's really all I've got. Well, you guys have anything else?
No,
not that I can think of.
There were out of the 20, 10 of the calls were with Harley for the month.
Okay, I noticed it was a lot of Harley when I looked at your notes, and then I was looking at who hung up and stuff, and there were a lot of inmate hangups.
Yeah.
Also, one last thing I have to say about the dogs. If Harley cannot care for Chance, she can hardly pay her own bills and take care of herself.
Yeah.
A Chewy box is not enough. If she can't take care of the dog needs to go to somebody who can. If you can't afford an animal, you shouldn't have one. And it's unfair to put that responsibility on Harley and give her hell because she's having a hard time doing it. I mean, I couldn't do it. Hell, I'm 34 years old, and it's enough for me to keep my plants alive and take care of my animals on the side of, besides my kids and stuff. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of responsibility to have an animal and treat them right.
Well, yes, and not only that, Allie, is it a lot of responsibility, not only does it cost money, but the fact of the matter is that Harley's starting school now, and she works. And so how much time is she really going to, and I'm not knocking Harley. I mean, I would not suggest any animal, not even a cat, and they're fairly independent, but they still like their people.
Yep.
She's got enough on her plate, and I know that the best thing, in my opinion, for an animal is to be with somebody who has the time, the energy, and the money to be with them, to support them.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's hard when you have to rehome an animal. But the fact of the matter is that these circumstances were created by Letecia and Letecia alone, and for her to chastise Harley and make her feel guilty. Now, I don't know what fantasy world Tisha Lynn is living in, baby, but you ain't never getting out, ma'am. And there has to be some
Never.
part of your brain that has
Forever.
at least entertained that fact.
You are never, ever, ever getting out of prison. Sorry, that's the Taylor song came in my head.
That was a
but
good one. That's a good one, Allie.
Tess will
And she
love
brought
that.
up twice. She brought up twice in the last few months. 2 separate times, Letecia brought up getting rid of Chance. The first time was just getting rid of him, and the second time was selling him. Because,
Yes.
Albert's over here in Colorado still making payments on Chance.
Oh my God.
And Leticia's like, well, you could sell him. But now that Harley is actually talking to Amy Bolton about, could you watch him for a couple weeks? God, Harley, I can't believe you would do that.
Oh,
I didn't give you
come on,
away.
Letecia. Right.
Love baby animals. Thank you so much for upgrading. And then Spark Sounds. So we don't exactly know when exactly we're just listening in order to find out, how things kind of end there. So we don't know yet. We're kind of waiting. I mean, we have an idea.
What was the question?
When did Harley stop speaking to Letecia?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just not there yet.
Yeah.
We're waiting with bated breath, just like you guys. We're anticipating it too. I want to know what exactly it was. Was there some sort of argument? Was there some kind of confrontation? What happened? Or was it just like how I would handle Letecia, which is avoidance?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Kathy, thank you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Okay. Sorry. Curious. Jen, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just going to tell you. So the next call is on January 25th with Brenda, and it's only 4.5 minutes. But I would go ahead and pause after this one.
Okay. So we'll see you in just 4.5 minutes then, you guys.
Yay.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, baby. How'd you get free calling?
Oh, today's Monday. Sometimes it does it every now and then.
Oh.
You didn't get the app downloaded?
What?
You didn't get the app downloaded from the email?
No. I'm got to work on it. I did something wrong, so I got to. I'm not that, So Harley told me she would help me with it.
All right.
So just bear with it. I'm gonna. I told Harley the first day she got off, I need her to do some stuff for me here at the house. That I go pick her up and she can come here at the house and do some stuff for me.
All right.
And everything, and she'll show me. But did you get any books for me?
No.
You ain't got no books?
Not since the last ones you gave me with the Bible.
No, I sent you some books from Amazon. I sent you that 19 Day Christmas, a Mary Higgins book, and a couple of books.
The only thing I've got is a crossword. A word search.
That was recently.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything else for the word search.
No, I sent you like 4 or 5 books. All of them with paper bags.
No, I don't have them yet. Check your Amazon update to see what it says delivery is, and then.
Well, that's what I've been trying to keep up with that stuff. So like I said, I'm new at this stuff with this Amazon stuff and all. And I have to wait till Terry Lynn comes home. Terry Gwen behind the house, her daughter Terry Lynn.
Yeah.
And I'll get her to double check it for me. But I told Harley the other day, I said, I ordered your mom some books. It's got here delivered to Letecia in Colorado.
What day does it say?
Amazon.
No, what day does it say delivered?
I don't see no date. I don't.
It should say
Okay.
delivered on whatever date.
I don't know, baby.
Yeah. That'll just let
But
you know what day it says delivered on. Because once they're delivered here, it takes them like a week afterwards.
You should have been gone by now.
Yeah, we'll
you
just have
should
to
be
look at
gone.
it, because then you can do a claim with Amazon and see who signed for them or not, you know?
Add delivery instruction. I didn't have to add no delivery instruction because it was already on there.
Yeah, no.
You know, it was already on Amazon. So I'm sure they said you got the books. You know, when I got a message from Amazon.
It might have said they were delivered. Do you remember how long ago it was?
Go ahead and talk to me while I was in my email.
Anyway.
So what else is going on?
Nothing much, you know.
Are you okay? As far I got to put some money on your account. I do know that and everything. So that's kind of why I was going to wait till Terry Lynn got home this afternoon so I could go up there and check, because I keep asking Harley, did your mama get her book? Harley, did your mama get her book?
Well, I only talked to her by video, like I did video chat with her.
She did. She took me.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Sent it to me.
She did what?
She took a snapshot and she sent it to me.
I figured she
yes,
did.
She did. But and everything. So, but anyway, I know we don't have a minute left, darling. I love you, and right. I'll do that stuff and see what's going on. Okay.
All right, love you too.
But ask about the books and everything, because like I said, I bought you like 4 or 5 books.
Okay. Yeah, and
I think you'll like all of them. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, talk to you later.
I love you, darling. Bye, baby.
Okay. So more about the books, and it's a little frustrating because they're spending a ton of money on all these books a month. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I think it was Sherry said she wanted an Aunt Brenda for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to take the bitter with the sweet, though. Okay, like sure, Aunt Brenda's shelling out, money hand over fist for books, but then you got to deal with that mouth. Pass.
Well, and not only that, but nothing that she gives Harley is free. There's always strings. Pulling the car back, and then how she was talking about. Aunt Brenda's putting Harley to work. She's going to go pick her up. She has to go pick her up because she took the car away. But she's going to go pick Harley up and bring her over to the house. And Aunt Brenda's going to put her to work. As if Harley's just sitting around doing nothing, with now 2 jobs and looking for a place to live and 2 dogs. And, mom's in jail for homicide. And she's trying to, go to school, and she's figuring out grants and loans. And she's Letecia's secretary. And apparently, the benefactor of a couple other inmates. But Aunt Brenda's going to come pick her up and put her to work. Today's one of those days where I feel sorry for Harley. So there you have it. Yeah. I did want to say that the app that Brenda was talking about downloading from the email, that's so that she can do video visits. Now, as far as I know, there's not any video visits with Aunt Brenda, but I could be wrong. We're going to look more into the video visits.
Yeah, we should. And also, something I meant to say after the Harley calls that just fell into my brain. We actually do hear her compliment Harley it's not underhanded, telling her that her picture is pretty. And oftentimes we hear her kind of doing the opposite to Harley, oh, Angela, thank you. So
right. Yeah. Her way of telling Harley that she's dressed slutty is by saying, well, Aunt Brenda would call it a hoochie mama dress. And that's Letecia's way of telling Harley she looks slutty.
Cutting her down just a little bit. But say using Aunt Brenda to do it because she don't have courage to just be straight up about it. Plus, she just enjoys tearing people down, because when Harley
Mhm.
feels good about herself, I believe Letecia feels worse about herself. You know what I mean? She's that kind of
Right.
person. Willie, she is wild. I know that you're not as much into Letecia stuff, but I'm telling you, if you be careful, because if you listen too long, you will be hooked, and then you'll want to hear it all.
It's a trap. It's a
yes.
trap.
It is a trap. Well, what I'll say about this is, of course, it's Letecia saying that and not Aunt Brenda. I mean, does Aunt Brenda strike you as the type of woman that would use the term hoochie mama dress? No,
I don't know.
I don't think she would use that term.
It is
I think-
somewhat popular term in this, like, in like the in the South, and I don't mean Florida South, like, Georgia, North Carolina.
I don't know how Florida is really considered the South, just because I
I
don't
know.
get it. But whatever it is, I'm
Yes,
talking
you know what I
about
mean.
like I feel like her generation would use the word hussy, not hoochie
Yes,
mama.
they probably would. That's true. That is true. So, because
You
I
know?
heard that a lot. That's why, except for I always heard it as huzzy, and a lot
Hussy.
of people will
Huzzy.
use the S or the Z. Actually, we have evil huzzy emojis because
Yeah.
of this case.
Yeah,
You know,
because
my
that's how
grandma
they say,
passed.
you evil hussy.
Yeah.
My grandma passed away a couple years ago, but right before she did, and she had dementia at the end, and I had gone to see her, and she says, and she puts her hand on my arm, and she's like, "Where's your mom?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not sure. I think she's probably at work, Grandma. Why? What's going on?" And my grandma says, "Well, just so long as she's not out at that damn honky tonk." And I'm like, okay, now mind you, my mom is a recovering alcoholic or recovered alcoholic, and has been for more than 3 decades now. And so, I mean, I'm not sure where my grandma was in that moment, but whatever year she was in her mind, my mom was out at the damn honky tonk. I'm like, what is a honky tonk? What are you talking about? What's a honky tonk?
I love that. It's funny and adorable.
That's what
like
it
it.
reminded me of.
Go ahead, Jen. I'm gonna pull up a picture real quick for the chat.
I love it. Honky tonk.
I to this day, I'll ask my mom, you've been out at the honky tonk, and then we both, it's just it's our thing now.
It's a bonding moment between you and your mom.
Yeah.
Someone asked, what does Aunt Brenda look like? When I emailed her, this is the photo attached to her email. So this is what Aunt Brenda looks like. I just screenshot it and blew it up just so you guys can picture her as you hear the calls. She's a pretty lady. I have nothing. I have nothing to say about her looks, but just so you know what she looks like.
Michelle McKinney says, "Hi, ladies. Just wondering why Letecia is not talking to Aunt Katrina or her sister anymore." And she hit the brakes on Aunt Katrina the same time she hit the brakes on her public defenders. They weren't following her direction well enough for her liking, is my answer. I mean, I don't know, I wasn't there, but that's what it seems like to me. And
Yeah.
As far as Amy has always been in and out and in and out, according to Letecia. Remember at first when Letecia first went to jail, she's telling everybody, don't talk to Amy, she's working with the feds. And then we get a bunch of calls with Amy and everything's fine, except for the shit that Letecia talks behind her back. But now apparently Amy's out again because it's been a long time. But I'm not exactly sure why this time.
Oh, okay. Willie, Sarah Boone is going to be, I cannot wait till her trial. I'm going to cover it, but I know that Jen Lou has covered it like intensely. How are you going to cover it, Curious Jen?
Definitely.
Okay, awesome. Hey, T. Adams. I know, Amber, it's not. It's like Georgia is the end. Okay, what's our next one?
Okay, let me get to it. Okay, so the next one on the list is a 1-minute phone call with friend Amy B, but it's redacted. So our next one ends up being on the 26th. So on January 26th, we are one day before the anniversary of Gannon's death.
Oh God.
Okay.
Thank you for
So,
reminding me of that.
yeah. So what we have is January 26th at 5:18 p.m. It's her friend Amy B, and it's a really short call. It's only 51 seconds, and it says inmate hung up. So I would play the next two calls,
Okay.
which altogether is going to be just about 15 and a half minutes.
Okay.
And it's 10 minutes after the 51-second call. So we'll hear the short call, and then, she did something else for 9 minutes, and then she calls Amy back and talks for almost 15 minutes.
Okay. And this is, like you said, 2 days before the 1-year anniversary.
One day.
Okay.
One
So
day
it's gonna,
before.
I'm looking at the screen, January 25. That's why I said that. So this next
Oh,
one is
yeah.
on the 26th.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The next two with Amy are on the 26th.
Okay.
And well, yeah, you'll hear it. I'm not gonna give anything away
No
this
spoilers.
time, but
Okay.
no spoilers. But it's a good call, and I look forward to talking to you guys after the call.
Oh, okay. I do like when you give spoilers. I don't mind it, but that's fine. We'll wait and then we'll go ahead and play it. I just want to say, Carrie Beth, we freaking love you too. She said, I freaking love this group of women. Sorry about caps, but y'all are all
Okay, do you want a cryptic spoiler?
Yes.
If it's cryptic, it's not a total spoiler.
Okay.
Okay, so at one point they talk about the jewelry that Harley is making, that she wants to make for the anniversary of Gannon's death. And yeah, and that one's gonna get you guys in the feels. I say that because it did me.
Oh my.
And the other cryptic spoiler I will give you is, well, I guess it's not really cryptic. Letecia talks about how she and Gannon had a safe word against Albert.
Oh my God. And they
Yeah,
said, oh,
so
you mean they actually mention him?
right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Amy and Letecia are about to talk about Gannon and Harley. Mostly other shit too, but
Okay.
that
Well,
was my takeaway.
Well, I'm glad you told us because I like to be prepared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Okay.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
did you get
I
the
don't
email?
know. I guess I did it. I guess I must not have done it right. Shoot, I lost my purse.
Did you get the email?
Yeah, I got the email, but then so I thought I had to sign up, but it said so I signed up with my email, but it said already have a password. So I wonder if it's my same password like when I add money to the account.
Oh, because it is Global Telling. It's the same people.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Call me back on that. Let me go do it real quick and then call me back.
All right.
Let
Well,
me
hey,
try to log into it.
I'll just wait, and then I'll try to call you on if it shows up a little bit.
Yeah, call me on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Tell Harley to put that money on my account. She knows what I'm talking about because she's got money from that I had of mine that I sent to her.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Bye.
I'll tell her. Bye. Thank you for using Global Telling. Hey.
Hey.
So I texted Harley and she told me she did it.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know. She was like, yeah, tell her I added it. And then I was like, well, your mom's trying to FaceTime me, but for the same reason on my phone it's not working. And she's like, I think I have to add funds. Because she said she did, but I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. So I guess you can just wait until yours run out on your. It's the same people, but like you just have to like add funds in the app instead of the phone. You can say, but it's the same. Yeah, it's the same price.
Okay.
It's actually cheaper.
Because I tried to like log in and create a new login and everything, and it wouldn't let me. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it means.
But Harley said, tell her I did it. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, yeah, she means to add the money. Because she had got.
It's just crazy. Harley and I've been like talking about it the past couple of days.
Yeah, and I finally
just
got to.
How things are after that court date and how you doing and if you're ready for all this to go down.
Yeah.
You're probably ready for it to be over with.
I know. They just underestimate, they underestimate the people they're dealing with. So I think these people underestimated a little bit.
Well, I also think that they never looked at anybody else. So they're going to be like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
they should have looked at all avenues.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
so in March, is that when it starts then? Is like the March date? Is that like kind of the beginning of it?
No, that's just like a one-sided hearing where they just tell the same evidence that they've already did in affidavit stuff. That's all it is.
So are you keeping your attorney, or did you get a new one?
Someone's supposed to tell you about what to do with that. So I'm going to let them tell you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, because we were wondering that. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, how's things going in there?
It's just really cold, freezing, and then
Why is it so cold?
Well, they don't use heaters.
They don't have like a central heat?
I mean, they don't use it. Yeah. No. And
What?
then I'm not allowed socks in my ward or shirts or anything like that, so it's just freezing all the time. My hands are always purple and my feet. Yeah,
That's
it's so cold that you can put your your little carton of water on the thing at night, and we wake up in the morning and it's icy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're going for ice water.
I know, and that's all you get to drink anyway. So I guess you lunch. So I like put 2 or 3 milk cartons up there full of water, so the next morning I have ice water all day.
Will they, like, are they going to move you out of there if you do, like, good?
No, I am not. I'm one of the most well-behaved people here. They did not move me out of here. Well, I started taking some different medicine, but it makes you, like, really, 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 like, I don't know, like, my nose bleed a lot, so I had to pay to get nose
That sounds like a blood thinner, like naproxen.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but one of them is for the sleepwalking and the nightmares, and then I take a boost bar, and then I just did the thing to get back on Gedone, which I need to know.
Do you know why? Do you know why they're giving you stuff? Like, are you having issues with like sleepwalking?
Oh, I've always had sleepwalking issues. Yeah, my mom, I can tell you that. I used to end up in the closet. I ended up in the closet.
Do you think it's like worse now because of your situation?
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is because it don't really happen when you're in REM. It happens when you're not really asleep. That's how you're able to wake yourself up, or you hit something and you wake yourself up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So did Harley tell you she's probably getting her own place to live?
Oh, yeah. We talked about it. Yeah.
That's good. That's what you wanted. So she might be.
Talk more about it. Well, I told her I wish it could be Naya, but she said Naya was moving to Georgia and stuff like that. So.
Well, she told me the place she found is like 1 floor, so she can keep Chance, because she's been trying to see if I'll take Chance, because it's just not right for, like, she said it's just not fair to him, like, he can't get up those stairs and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but she said she found like a 1-bedroom, and then she'd get away from Charlotte and Tono.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, she'll still be friends with them, obviously.
When I just saw Tono and him on the screen, he looked high as could be. I mean.
Oh, they were both on it with her?
Well, no, I asked could I see Tono, because the people upstairs were wanting to see who I was talking about. Looked like
Are Harley and him dating?
I mean, probably. They've always he's always liked Harley ever since she was younger anyway. But, he's not a bad kid. It's just that they raised him right. It's just that, that college life.
Well, I don't want him bringing that around her.
I know, but it looks like he was. I don't let me just accuse somebody of doing something, because, I ain't going to do that. But it did look like it, unless,
But then again, it's college. But I never did that. But a lot of people do.
Me either. But, that's the whole problem. That's one of the problems with Coastal. Coastal is like that, people come to party and be at the beach, you know. But yeah, so how much did she say that one was going to be?
The new place?
Yeah.
March 1st?
No, how much was it going to be?
Oh, she didn't tell me a price. That's what I was wondering. I was like, damn, how the hell is she going to afford a place on her own? I was sitting there thinking, like, I'm already paying your phone bill, and she'll hit up people for money here and there, like a little bit, because she needs help. And I'm like, how the hell is she going to afford that? And Dee Dee said that she thinks she's going to accept. So, like, she qualified for financial aid. And Dee Dee told her to only accept what she needed to cover, like, tuition.
Well, that's what we talked about. That's
but
all
you
she's
know,
going to do that. She's not getting the extra. She's got the plan for
she thinks, so we were like, did she accept all the other ones and we don't know about it?
She didn't.
How's she going to pay them? Well, then Brenda's coming back in the picture.
No, it's not that. We already, so what her amount, it'd only be the difference of her amount would be, what she's already paying now would be $400 or $500 difference. So what she's going to do with that retirement is set it up. I'm setting it up in a monthly thing instead of giving it to her all at once.
So she can use that. Okay. And I thought she told me she got another job too.
Yeah, but like.
I thought she told me she found another job
at Top Golf.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and she'll make good money there, especially in the spring coming.
Oh yeah, spring and fall are the major seasons of golf in the beach. Yeah, that'll be good. And then, well, she told me she's only taking like a few classes. She's doing like 4 classes. Yeah. So that won't be too bad.
Because they're still.
But at least it'll keep her busy. She needs to be busy because I think everything kind of gets to her sometimes. Did she show you the sweatshirt she made? No. She like designed her own sweatshirt, kind of like in memory of Gannon.
Oh, did she?
She drew it, and she got it printed on a sweatshirt. It's like a butterfly, like half of a butterfly, but the way the butterfly outline is, it makes like a cursive G. And then one of the antennas has a like halo on it, kind of a ring. And she made it like kind of blue. Yeah, and I mean, originally I was like, that's really nice. Like you could sell it, but then we were talking about it. We're like, she can't because people are so mean to her. Like, now if Landon posted that, everyone would buy it. It's not fair that just because Harley like spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
And people don't realize, like, this is still Harley's brother. Like,
I know. People don't realize
take care of his kids.
Just like they don't realize that other people were there. Just like they don't realize that there was more than 1, 2, 3, 4 people with us. Just like they don't realize there are a lot of things. But
that's what Harley said too. Harley said she's just been talking to me, and she's just like, just stuff doesn't add up. She said the cruise was like sketchy that y'all went on. It wasn't normal. And just other stuff. And I was like, well, and then hopefully, it'll all come out. But she's worried about Lena because I guess Al has Lena like brainwashed. Like she can't say a word to anyone. Like if she's on the phone with anybody, like he's standing there with her. And
well, he's always going to do that. He's always done that and always will.
I don't know. It's like she's not even living like a normal child's life.
I used to have me and G had this like code word where if he said it, I would be like, yes. And he would go run, hide in his closet. And then if Albert would ask like where he was at or whatever, I was like, I sent him to go do something. He'd be like, put the phone. I was like, yes, because that would be the only way he could get in the hall, like go in the closet and talk to his mom. Ask her, didn't he talk to her in the closet a lot? I would send him to the closet to talk.
Yeah, she's talked to me a couple of times. She's just like, she just doesn't. She's at a point now where she's just like, what happened and why Gannon? Like that's kind of the point she's at. And she's like, I know Al's involved, and it's not fair that he is just getting away with everything.
Yeah. You tell me.
I was like, I promise you Tisha agrees with you, but she's like, I know Tisha. She's like, Tisha's smart. She has evidence somewhere. I'm like, oh, I guarantee Tisha has evidence somewhere.
Yeah.
But if she gives it to people now, then during the trial, like it kind of messes it. Like, but Landon's just getting like frustrated. Like, I can't wait. And I think it's because tomorrow is 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like getting hurt to her.
But again, that's still wrong. so, I mean, okay, whatever anybody says, but okay. So, I'm not laughing at the situation.
You think tomorrow's? You mean the 1 year tomorrow is wrong?
I'm telling you 100%.
I know. But so that's what people. I think that's kind of why Harley made the sweatshirt, and she said she was going to kind of post something. I was like, just be careful, Harley, because you know these crazy people are going to flood your TikTok and talk shit and copy whatever you do. I'm like, just be ready for it. Like, you can honor your brother, that's fine. I'm like, just be ready for the blowback. It's happening.
And they shouldn't even do
sad,
that
but it is
to her, because I mean, I don't even understand. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Like, you know, you don't hold another adult accountable. Actually, other adults accountable for anything, but you want to hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's all right.
But I think she's doing overall. She seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, I'm glad she's going to get like her own place, but I also worry. Like, I don't want her on her own. Like, I would prefer someone with her.
I want her to get the 2-bedroom, but the problem is navigating finding someone that could be with her is going to be the thing. You see what I'm saying? Because
so Charlotte and Tono want to stay together?
No. Charlotte is moving with her sister Jada. Now check this out.
Where are they moving to?
By Lotus Food. But check this out. Now, Jada ain't never wanted to come live with them in Myrtle Beach the whole time. Never. And all of a sudden now she
Where does she live now?
She lives in like Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where
why couldn't all three of them, Jada, Harley, and Charlotte?
Well, because Jada's from Massachusetts and she's like, you know, don't want to be around dogs, you know, that type of thing. They don't have dogs and blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. People don't know the dogs are like amazing people, and it's just, you know. So.
And I mean, I told Harley, like, I can try to say, like, I found someone that would hold on to Chance until she's ready.
Yeah.
And I sent her like a picture of McGruff. They have a dog named McGruff. He's a big old chunker like Chance, but like the calico color. It's so weird. It reminds me of like a calico cat, but
you have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah.
But she's like, I think she really wants to keep him if possible.
Yeah, she does. It's just stress on her having to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Unless she can make it more comfortable. You know. And like I told her, I said to Harley, I don't know why you just didn't go stay at Amy's when she offered. You know, but she wanted to have
my room's always here.
You know, she wanted to have those people she knew, you know, whatever. So.
Well, she's welcome here anytime, so.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes that helps is that, you know, she's got people there she's always known and friends, you know what I mean? So she has that comfort level there. But all right, I'll talk to you again and see if you can get that to work, and I'll try to FaceTime you in a couple of days or whatever.
All right, sounds good.
All right, love you, girl. Bye.
All right.
That's a lot to unpack.
It sure is.
A whole lot.
It's absolutely infuriating.
Al has Lena brainwashed, said Amy, who Letecia has brainwashed, in reference to something Harley said, who Letecia also has brainwashed.
Correct. That's about the sum of it. Mm-hmm.
Right. And Amy seems like she's taking on this like motherly sort of role to Harley, and she needs to watch that shit, because if Letecia picks up on it, which I'm sure she already has, did you hear Letecia testing Harley through Amy about the price of the apartment she's looking at?
Could you please get out of my head? I was just, while they were talking, I was thinking, you know, this could be the reason that Letecia done broke up with Amy B, because Amy B done overstepped her bounds and got a little too mothery-ish, and that was not going to work. No.
Right, and Harley needs to keep busy. She needs to stay busy. And I'm thinking, is Harley not busy? Because I mean,
How much more busy do they want this girl?
right, school, 2 jobs, 2 dogs, Brenda, Amy, Letecia,
Yeah,
monetized influencer, Tono's
yeah.
girlfriend, uh,
I,
Aunt Brenda's handyman,
Yep.
and technical support advisor.
oh my God. Stop.
Letitia's secretary
Yeah.
and bookkeeper. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It is extremely frustrating. Now, a couple people, not many, a few people have put in the chat, what if this is even true? They're both liars. I tend to think that there might be some exaggeration from Amy, but I'd say it's probably the truth because Letecia will speak to Harley, and so
Yeah.
the sweatshirt thing is sweet. She says that Harley is very confused and wants to know why Gannon and what happened. I thought that was interesting.
Hmm.
The blaming of Al. Let me just say, you guys, I don't know if they really believed that Al was involved, but the rumors at the time were horrific surrounding Al.
Hmm.
And don't you guys feel like it doesn't matter, even if Al wasn't there at all, like we know that he wasn't. If your ex-husband went on to marry someone who did this to your child, they're on some level you would hold them responsible. I would.
Yeah.
So
It, yeah, naturally.
yeah, that's just that. So I don't know.
Yeah, and Letitia was really pushing that narrative, and she was even talking to Amy about it right there. I mean, gag order be damned, right? Um, she's saying that Gannon was killed on the 28th. Oh, and I was wrong. I said jewelry beforehand, but I lied again. I'm a liar. It was a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I just remembered it wrong. I think I mixed that up with the jewelry that she wanted. Was it like Saved by Grace or whatever it was with the jewelry she wanted to make?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I confused the two things, but apparently it was a sweatshirt.
Forgot about her jewelry line that she was talking about with Tisha that
Yeah.
day.
See, when you said jewelry, what I thought was, did she make a piece in
Right.
memory of Gannon to add to that line? Apparently, no, because it's a sweatshirt. I think that you're right about Landon and Al. I do think that on some level she probably does hold Al, or did. I don't know. That's one of those things that you got to work out in therapy. That's not something, I don't know if you can come to terms with that by yourself. I think
Right.
that requires help. But I also think that it seems this is going to be another thing on the list of why potentially Letecia doesn't speak to Amy, aside from the fact that she ends up on a witness list and then she's forbidden, but probably before that, why she's limiting. I think that Leticia's getting irritated with Amy because Amy seems to be on Landon's side. See, for Letecia, there's sides to everything. That's how she regards life, right? Amy's
Right.
not just relaying to her what's going on. No. Now she's taken a side.
Team captain. Shit.
Correct. And Letecia doesn't like that, particularly when it is in her mind between her or Landon. Anybody that is on Landon's side, Letecia does not care for. And they get, that's how you get on the list. Amy, you bet to find yourself on a list, ma'am. The minute you become not helpful and Letecia can't get anything out of you, she's going to chunk you to the side, just throw you away.
Right. As Leticia's friend, you will do what you're told and you will not have your own ideas or you will be removed.
Correct. And stop advocating for Harley to testify and help Landon out. I'm not helping Landon. I'm big mad at Landon because she talked bad about me in 2016. And even though I am currently awaiting trial and charged with her son's murder, that makes no difference. I'm not doing her any favors.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not going to save Lena from a horrible situation because I'm mad at Landon.
Right.
Right. Like
Thank
either
you,
way,
Heather and Kimchi. Sorry, Jen.
even if it's true, oh, it's all right, babe. You have to thank people. Either way it goes, Letecia, spoiler alert, you sound like a dick. Either way.
Yeah. Hey,
Right.
Tom.
Either
Now,
way.
so Letecia has kind of, to this point, Letecia has kind of kept Brenda away from her legal team, but Amy has been talking to Patrick, who is the private investigator. And so Amy, in a way, is also beginning to take over Aunt Katrina's role. And that's why I called her team
Correct.
captain, right?
Okay.
And something that Amy and Aunt Katrina have in common is that they both despise Aunt Brenda. Did you hear Amy during this call where she was like, Brenda's coming? Does that mean Brenda's coming back in the picture? And I'm like,
Hey,
oh, wait,
Brenda.
that sounds familiar. You know,
Uh,
and then
sorry,
here Amy's talking about providing her with money and the phone bill and the Chewy box or whatever, and she doesn't know how Harley can afford. I mean, everything is just. I mean, you're just seeing her reorganize the group. You know,
Yep.
her little.
Minions.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
It's interesting.
Yeah, she's
Heather
just-
and Kimchi said a donation to match Leticia's IQ. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you.
Right. I
She
told
just-
somebody earlier today that Letecia claims to have an IQ of 180, and he said, "Oh, so fakeIQ.com, fakeIQtest.com is a thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, it must be."
Go ahead, Jen, and then I'm going to read this incident report to you guys really quick, just part of it, and then we'll continue because this is around this time.
Well, it just seems to me like Amy is unaware that Aunt Brenda has never been out of the picture, ma'am.
Right.
Hate to break it to you, but she's not
Right.
been out of the picture
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
That's true. Yeah. It's interesting, though, because Letecia is that kind of person who's nice to your face and then bashes you behind your back. So,
Right. And
Amy
if she gets caught behind your back bashing you, then she'll get out of it with a technicality. Like, did you notice how when she was talking to Amy about Tono, she's like, "Yeah, I had him come on the screen and he looked high as hell." And then she turned around in the very next breath and said, "It ain't like me to just accuse people. I don't just accuse people." And I'm like, "You just said he was high as hell."
Yeah.
Or no, he looked high as hell. And so technically Letecia was not accusing him of being high, even though that's exactly what she did.
Yep. Exactly.
It's
Oh,
that,
you know, it's
180 IQ, man.
wait, it's not like you to accuse people of things. We've already heard you accuse like 5 random Mexican men, Quincy Brown. I mean, Jesus. Okay, so January 24th, 2021. This is the only incident from this week. The next one is on the 31st. So Catherine Draper, and you guys know if you followed along the case files, they have a little bit of a beef going on, right? She's, even though she says in a call, "Oh, I love Draper," that is not true. She's made tons of complaints against her. But anyways, Catherine Draper is the author of this, and she says at approximately 1800 hours, while walking a 15-minute ward safety check, inmate Stauch stopped me and told me she is now acting as her own attorney, and now they will have to provide her evidence to her case in the facility. I immediately told Stauch she is not to be talking to me about anything, let alone her case. Stauch said she knew, but she wants everyone to know this. Inmate Stauch then raises her voice, saying something about the cartel, and I again told her to stop, and I started talking over her, explaining that I am not to talk to her, and that includes listening to her talk about her case. She said she knows, but she needed to tell someone. I told her I am not the one she needs to talk to and that it will stop. Inmate Stauch stopped talking about it. And let's see. I think that's the last part. Yeah, the rest is about another inmate. But so that happened on the 24th. The next one after that is the 31st. Stauch negative behavior. They witnessed Stauch talking with her head in the toilet. She said that I told Stauch to flush her toilet and to give me the toilet paper tube she was using. Stauch became upset and stated she would flush her toilet now, but would be emptying the water back out as soon as I walked away. I told her if she did so, I would be taking her unlocked time away for the day. Stauch then asked me what would happen if she did it a third time and I got caught. I told her I would then send her to blank and write her up for disobeying a lawful order. Stauch said, "You can't do that because I am too high profile and no one can tell me what to do and get away with it." That is a quote directly from her. I told inmate Stauch she has already been informed of the repercussions of her actions if she proceeded to toilet talk, so it was up to her as how she wanted to continue the day. Inmate Stauch did not toilet talk the remainder of my shift, but continued to make comments of, quote, "You don't know how to do your job," or "You'll be in my lawsuit," and "I am too high functioning for this place. I am not incompetent and you guys will be accommodating for my needs." At approximately 5 a.m. while serving breakfast, Stauch apologized to me for her behavior and stated she only acted this way because she is, quote, "too high functioning," unquote, and we, quote, "don't do anything to accommodate her specific needs with that issue," unquote. I have nothing further. So this is the 31st.
Too high functioning how? High function, what does that even mean, Letecia? What does that
Yeah.
even freaking mean? You're
Right,
too high
compared to what?
functioning. Right.
Compared to what?
Unbelievable.
Compared to, yeah. Who's giving you this information, Letecia? Who's telling you this? Because let me just say this to you, ma'am. They lied. You aren't high functioning. You can barely function. That's the problem. That's why I'm done. No, I'm not going to give you that satisfaction, Tisha.
Thank you, Sabe. That's really sweet, and I love your name. Thank you. So
Okay,
that's what was going on. Okay.
As far as backstory, I can tell you, so that last call from Amy was the 26th of January. So on January 27th, it looks as if she attempted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 calls.
Wow.
Out of those 10 calls, there's only 2 calls that were successful. One was with Aunt Brenda, and the other was with an unknown number whose area code whose area code is Indiana. And it was an almost 15-minute phone call, and I have no idea why it's redacted or who she was talking to. I kind of did a preemptive. I did a half-ass search on the phone number and couldn't find anything. But I'm going to continue to look into it. Just with it being on the anniversary day of Gannon's death, and I don't know.
See, Jen, I gotta say, I really do think that some of this personal information is case talk.
Yeah,
And
but
that
why would
think?
they leave all that case talk in then, like last night?
So I think it depends on what specifically the case talk is. If it is details, if they're talking,
I'll tell you what.
Leticia's, what?
I will draft an email to El Paso County, and then I will have you girls look at it before we send it, and
Okay.
we'll get to the bottom of this, and we'll find out whatever we need to about these redacted calls.
I can't figure out. This is my question. This is my problem. All right, I don't understand. I don't recall hearing at any point in time Amy Bolton having any type of say so or whatever over money for Letecia. It's always been either Harley, Brenda, or Katrina. I've never heard, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just I can't remember that. And with those 2 calls from last month, from November, where the first call is redacted and the second call picks up where the first call left off, and the first thing out of Amy's mouth is, I'm just telling you about what your charges are. I'm
Right.
wondering if the deal is maybe it's about like certain like specifics of the case. I don't know, but it just all is a little too, you know, how normally my mind isn't like that. I'm usually like, it's whatever, you know, but this time I feel like there might be something about that. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think that's
Absolutely.
interesting. A lot of people in chat agree with you, and I mean, I don't know if I think that's what it is. I also have kept in mind this. Like, I think I was thinking about it last night when I was listening to you girls finish. So, when I requested Chad Doberman's records, there were a lot of things redacted that had to do with jail security, any cameras, things like that in the jail, and then also in the text messaging app, I sent a message to Adam Montgomery about something like that, and it was blocked. So I know that some things like that are also blocked, like things that security issues, even their computers, like what kind of computers they use, what kind of cameras they have, where the guards are, all those types of things, they will also redact.
Right. Which makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll draft a carefully worded email, and you guys can edit away, and we'll figure it all out and send one email for all 3 voices, and also
Yeah,
the voices of everyone in chat, and we'll find out for sure exactly.
That'll be awesome. Many people say, Jen, you're onto something. I think it'll be interesting to find out if they'll tell us. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
And I think we should also, when you do your podcast tomorrow night, because tomorrow's Thursday,
Mhm.
yes?
Yes,
When you do
ma'am.
your podcast tomorrow night, I think one thing that I would like to ask Chris is, I know that I need to know the specifics on this appeal situation. Okay. Does
Okay.
she have to, there is the time limit on a notice of appeal, or is the time limit on actually filing the appeal? I think it's notice, but I want to just check with Chris, because I'm curious if there was a notice filed for appeal that she intends to appeal, right? But they're going to get her new appellate attorneys, because I don't think Tellini and company will be doing it. And perhaps that's why they're being careful about some of these phone calls and what's in them.
Very interesting. We'll see. I mean,
yeah, we'll find out. Sorry.
Yeah. No, don't
sometimes
be
Yes,
I
sorry.
get down a rabbit hole, and it's, listen, I'm older now. I'm not as spry as I used to be, so it's harder for me to get back up out of them rabbit holes. But I'm back on the same page with everybody else now. I can focus.
But you're flexible. You can do it.
I was just
I
going
am
to say, are you
flexible.
saying Bendy isn't flexible?
I'm flexible. I'm just not, as spry, so not as quick.
Got it. Yeah, no, I just wrote that down. I scribbled it in my version of shorthand that will make sense later. And
Okay, perfect.
I love
Thank
that you're
you.
just making reservations for the podcast. I love it. I
love
was working on it right before we came up here, and I'm just so glad I'm doing this, and it's all I can't wait. I can't wait for tomorrow night. But
I love
will.
it. Too.
I will make sure this question is answered.
Okay,
Thank you.
awesome. Mother of Cycle Breakers, that case also gutted me, and we're going to dig into it when it goes to trial. I've covered it all the way up until now, though. There's a lot of videos. When the most recent paperwork came out with all the details that Kayla gave, that was pretty difficult. So we will be covering that when it happens. Okay, what's our next call?
Next call. Okay, so we have 2 more calls for the month of January. And the first one is with Aunt Brenda, and it's the only call that we have access to that was placed on January 27th. And it's going to be almost 12 minutes long.
Oh, okay.
And then we only have 1 more call, which is also from Aunt Brenda. But if you don't mind, I'd like to stop after the first one just real quick for a check-in.
Yeah,
absolutely not. Can't do it.
No malicious.
My
There's no
schedule will
malicious.
not allow. All right. I can't wait. Let's hear what she's got to say. I love
Me
Aunt, you
too.
know me. I love Aunt B.
Mackenzie
Aunt
said,
B.
"Go ahead, Jen." I'm sorry.
No, still being garlic. Aunt B. Listen, lady. You got to
Listen, lady.
you got to like your approach is way too cheerful, way too quick. Hello, hi, baby. Calm down, okay?
Yeah.
Remember, you don't know what you're going to get with Tasha Lynn that day, and I have a feeling that we're fixing to get some Eeyore out of Otisha Lynn. So you better
God.
slow your roll, Ain't B. You know Eeyore don't like to be outdone. I know y'all like to one up each other on who's had it harder, who has less contact. Okay. Keeping in mind Letecia is surrounded by people all day. Okay. And Aunt Brenda is out there all alone. Just saying. I think
There are definite similarities in the dynamic between Letecia and Harley during those calls, and in the
yes.
dynamic between Brenda and Letecia during those calls.
Correct.
There is definitely, we'll call it a pattern.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Allegedly for entertainment purposes
Right,
only.
right. I mean, I don't know these people.
Lisa Ann has an interesting comment, and then we'll get right into it. She says, "I'm a few minutes behind, but I think Amy is definitely trying to help Landon get some answers. I think she's become quite suspicious of Leticia's story."
Oh.
Oh,
You
I
might
don't
be
know
onto
about that
something there,
because
Lisa Ann.
I don't know about that just because of what I've heard
Next.
Amy say about Landon.
Oh,
And
before.
even though she's starting to flip, there's no reality where Amy would put Landon above Letecia.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
mean,
I have a
they're lifelong
question
friends.
before we get started. Okay,
Okay.
that's what I was going to ask you. They've been lifelong friends.
In my opinion.
Meaning
In my
since,
oh no,
okay,
yeah, they have since childhood.
since childhood. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then. If Letecia has always, quote unquote, had a sleepwalking issue, wouldn't Amy be aware of said sleepwalking issue? I mean, am I the only one that's thinking about
No,
that?
Jen, listen. All you have to do is have Amy. All you have to do is have Amy to ask Tisha's mama, and then she
Oh,
would know
that's
that
right.
Letecia has. Yeah. See, how dare you?
How damn dare. How
Fascinated
damn
dreamer.
dare.
Yeah, all I could think when she was telling Amy that she's had this lifelong sleep disorder. She's always been a sleepwalker. Okay, all that means is that somebody's been researching sleep disorders to get that damn lower bunk.
Yes.
That's all it means.
Right.
She found a way to research sleep disorders, so she knew what to say to get her damn way.
Absolutely. Which is
Absolutely.
exactly what she does. It is so
Right.
interesting. Faceted Dreamer, where did she post it? And then Michelle, I have to read this. She says, "I've been in a bad place for a long time. I think my life might be going in a better direction, but you ladies in chat absolutely have given me laughs, comfort, and I want to thank you." And
Oh.
I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad things are turning up for you. And I've had some really low lows in my life too. So I definitely understand it. And yeah, I think we'll talk more about some of that in the future. And then Mackenzie, I will definitely check it after this. Thank you. Okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
so
I
glad
was.
we can be there for
Yeah.
people that we're even bring you guys a little laughter, a little levity, and
Me
just
too.
camaraderie.
Yeah, me too. It's
Absolutely.
We're all
absolutely
struggling.
amazing.
Yeah, God, I want to tell you guys. Can I tell you guys just a little story of something that I did today?
Of course.
Okay, so I was working on the topics for the podcast tomorrow, and the main story is a case out of Iowa that nobody's really heard of, but it's a case of domestic violence, and the woman is out of surgery and she is lucky to be alive. I don't know how she made it. Anyway, um, I didn't want to talk about something, so heavy, especially around a time of year where there seems to be a lot of sadness in different places, you know.
Mhm.
I didn't want to talk about that without offering some sort of like hope at the end, you know, because we talk about some dark stuff. I mean, it's anyway. So a little bit about me. There was a time in my life where I had to escape a situation, like Jennifer Lopez style in Enough, right? I'm just kidding. It wasn't that movie. It was far less glamorous, but it was real bad, and I did have to flee a situation. And I reached out to an organization called Volunteers of America. And, oh, sorry. And they allowed me to just go and land at a place called the Southwest Safe House, which is in Durango, Colorado. And this was years ago. I mean, like a long time ago. And I called them today. I just called the safe house, like the phone number that rings in the office. Basically, they have staff who stay there 24 hours. Anyway, I don't want to go too far. Anyway, I called the number, and it was a lady who was there when I was there all those years ago that answered the phone.
Oh,
And
wow.
I said, Linda, it's Jennifer Knight. And she's like, oh my God, how are you? She knew. Now, there are so many women who go in and out of these places. And there are also a lot of women who go in and out of these places because they just need a place to stay, right? But there are
Right.
also a lot of legitimately abused women and children that, you know, have gone through this organization in order to, well, not die. Okay. And for her to remember me, I mean, that's why I wanted to tell you guys about it, because, and why I'm getting emotional, because it's the same lady from all those years ago, and she remembered me no matter how many other people she's seen. And
Well,
I told her what I was doing. Do what?
I'm just glad you got out of that.
Me too.
Oh yeah. I am not the subject of this
I
story.
know. Yes, I know.
But it was just so amazing. And I told her that I told her about the podcast, and I said I want to end it on like a high white note, and I'd like to talk about the Volunteers of America. You know, can you like can you send me somebody that can talk to me, or, you know? And so she put me in touch with somebody, and we're gonna see what we can do. But just, you know, put the information out there, because, you know, rather than just tell a story about domestic violence, like end it with, you know, because it's not just something that's happening on YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I
Well,
get real
I love
passionate
that. I
about
think
it, and I just wanted to tell you what happened.
I
Well,
love
thank you
that.
for sharing. Yeah. And I'm sorry you went through that. And anybody else who's gone through that, I'm glad you got out, because
Oh yeah,
there
I'm
are
good. I'm
many
good.
cases that I've talked about of people that didn't get out. And that's
Exactly.
the unfortunate truth. So good vibes, Stacy. Thank you so much. We love you so much too. And so jail calls, you can, on the website, there's all the ways that you can donate, because you can do it through PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And you just go to Curious Jen's website, and let me actually put it in the chat again. And then I have just a couple more I want to address, and we'll do the last two calls. Carrie Beth, thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you. And then Kayla said, I love listening to you all. I look forward to it more than you know. Thanks so much for what you do. I wish I could contribute more. And Kayla, thank you so much. And just being here and commenting and being part of the discussion is excellent and enough. I appreciate you guys, and we all do, and we care about you, and we always want you to put you first. And just know that being here and liking the videos and joining the conversation is just, we're so thankful for that. So thank
Let
you
me
so
just
much.
say one thing really quick to that point, just really quick, and I promise it'll be quick. You know, just like you guys that are listening to us have bad days, you have good days, you have struggles, we do too. And when you guys come in here and you say such nice and supportive things to us, I'm going to tell you from, I know for Allie and for Jen, I know I can speak for all three of us, but when you guys do that, it uplifts us as well. Okay. I mean, there are days
Absolutely.
when we will get notifications through Studio from people who've made comments, and not every comment is nice, right?
Yeah.
And in fact, some comments are kind of
Really
freaking rude.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah. And but you guys coming in here and saying the things that you do, it makes you forget about those comments.
Absolutely. Oh my God,
It
absolutely. 'Cause
helps
they can
us.
be rough.
They
Brutal.
can be, and it absolutely does help us. So I think as much as we are helping you guys are helping us.
Absolutely. Preschool Granny, we're thankful for you, and we love you guys, real Pocahontas. And that is truly the way it is. There are some people that can be such jerks and very brutal, but
Uh-oh, what?
What?
What happened?
did I cut?
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, babe.
The aliens
Okay,
are
just
invading.
1 second.
Well, you're good now.
Yeah, you're fine.
We need the click clacking of the keyboard. I can't believe, Jen, I left that part in. Hey, but listen, you know the time crunch I was on.
You were on a time crunch. Listen, I don't, you know me, I don't judge. At
Yeah,
all.
I had a deadline. I've never been that close to a deadline without going over before.
You did
I
a really good
believe
job. You did a really good job. The fates all aligned in an effort for us to go live right on time, right on schedule.
that. Yeah. And I see you're right about the subtitles or the closed captioning.
Closed captioning, yeah.
Right.
I've been paying attention to some of this YouTube stuff. Not the algorithm. I still can't figure that out at all. And I don't think anybody can, to be honest with you.
Well, if we could just figure out how to get some snacks in the green room,
yes,
then I think that we have arrived.
I agree. All right, where did Allie go? Did she drop off completely? So now we're just holding it down. Holy moly!
Yeah, apparently it's a union job, and Allie is on a break.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
That's okay.
Well, that's fine.
So how about you try to guess who Letecia called and talked to for almost 15 minutes in Indiana? Male, female? What do you think? It's hard to say. Let me give you some context.
I feel like female is the right answer. Is it Amy? What's her face? Isn't she from Indiana?
No, she's not. I think she's North Carolina. Oh no, wait, but then she was raised in North Carolina, but she was somewhere else now. It could maybe Amy Lang, you mean?
Yeah. Who did I say?
It was something that meant what's her face. I don't remember exactly what you said. I'm just paraphrasing.
I said Amy, what's her face? But yeah, Amy Lang. Maybe. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know Amy Bolton's name. Like I would never refer to Amy B as Amy what's her face because no, I know her. I'm familiar with her brand. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the call to Indiana was the final call that she made on January 27th. And then there's no calls made on the 28th, no calls made on the 29th, but on the 30th, she tries to make 7 phone calls, out of which only one is successful, and that is the 6.5-minute phone call with Aunt Brenda on the 30th. And then she doesn't make any calls on January 31st.
Interesting.
I am so sorry. I am so angry because the internet is so bad. It's not right. Nobody in the house is on it at all. I had to get on my hotspot and connect my computer. So it took me a second. And I apologize, you guys. I'm so sorry. Ugh.
No,
that's okay. You were back in 2 and 2.
Yeah, it was totally fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do these last 2 calls before it shuts down again on me or something, and come in on my
Okay,
phone.
so just as an intro of sorts. So right now we've got Brenda on January 27th, and then break, and then final Brenda. What do you think? Or should we listen to both?
We can pause in between if you want, and then
Yeah,
we'll do
it's
the
up to
last.
you
Okay.
guys. Y'all know me. I'm flexible.
All right, Brenda,
Okay.
union break, Brenda.
All
All
right.
right. Let's go.
I'm going mute.
Let me do.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Fine.
What are you up to?
Huh?
What are you up to?
I just walked out to the mailbox to get some junk mail, pure junk. Hey, did you get your books? Because they were delivered the 17th.
Nope. I don't have them.
Well, you got 3, and then you got 1 back order for March the 23rd of the James Patterson book.
Okay.
It's not even out yet, but you got 3, and it says December to whatever. The
December?
17th. No, this month.
January.
January, yeah.
Okay.
They were delivered.
I'll send them a message then.
Yeah, and everything. So, yeah. Harley called me last night. We talked on the phone for 11 o'clock, 11:30.
Oh, Lord. I just talked to her. She was at work. I just FaceTimed her.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what we're going to do with her. That child's something else.
She's got
What
what?
are we going to do?
Oh.
I said that child's something else. Hey, yeah. So they're going to start your trial in March, they said?
No, that's just, the trial won't be till the fall. They do things different here.
Well, I know that, but
Yeah, it won't be till the fall.
man, that news reporter on TV, boy, I tell you what, it was on TV yesterday. I don't watch the news.
On your local news?
Yeah,
Mm,
it's always on local news down here.
yeah. You know, that's what they're supposed to do. That's their job, though, you know?
Yeah, that's their job. That's their job.
We
I'm
just
not.
pray for them. That's their job, you know?
Yeah, that's their job. Robert's mom was on there.
That's surprising.
Well, not to hear her say.
Why you say that?
She talked like, yeah, but what's her heart and soul in those kids?
She talked about what?
She talked like they were her heart and soul.
It's kind of funny how all these people always did stuff, but I was the only one. Oh,
well, you got to be able to prove it, though.
The proof I was the only one that did stuff, oh, that's easily proved.
No, I sure hope it is, baby. It's going to be hard. These people out here, I'm going to be honest with you, Tisha Lynn, they're out to get you, baby, big time.
That's okay, but guess what? They're not. That's where the problem is when people start saying that's an obstacle or whatever. Then they're not truly believing in all power and authority has been given to Jesus Christ.
Well, we know that.
So as long as you know that and I know that, then that's
what counts.
Yeah, because that's where all power and authority is given to. I mean, when you think about it, Pilate found Jesus innocent, remember?
Yeah.
And it was the people who continued to do it, the people of opinion who let the prisoner go to take Jesus. And he warns you about it a lot in the Bible, you know? We know that. We grew up in it all of our life. But
yeah,
that's the thing, that I know that all power and authority has been given to him. It hasn't been given to the people. They may think they have it because we have a democracy, but that doesn't really mean anything, you know? And that's what they're
Oh.
supposed to do. They're supposed to, like, make things more dramatic and, upplay the system. And that's just what they're going to do because that's the evil portion of it. But you know what the Bible says? The Bible tells us that if you even hate your brother, you're a murderer. If you even commit adultery, you're a murderer. It tells you that in 1 John.
You got that, Booty.
Yeah, 3:15. So you don't supposed to persecute people and all that because there's no sins of proportion,
Hey, what kind of candy does Harley like? You know what she likes night? She made me feel bad.
What?
She never got nothing for Valentine's Day from nobody as far as Valentine's Day, like a guy or anything.
Yeah.
So, and I was laughing and I said, I never forget how Uncle Tommy would take your mama. It was our anniversary, and Tishalene and him would always go out to dinner.
Yeah.
I said, that was one thing Tommy always made sure. Valentine's Day was his and Tishalene's day.
Yeah.
I don't care where he was at. That was his and Tishalene's day.
Yeah.
And she says, you know what? I never. And I said, well, baby, I don't know what to tell you. What I was going to do is I was going to get her some candy, but I need to know, do you know what kind's her favorite candy?
She likes Reese's, and then she likes these. She likes Reese's, but then she also likes these. She likes these chocolate balls, and they have like blueberry in the center.
Yeah, I know she likes them. I know she likes them because I bought her those.
Yeah, so that's mainly what she eats as far as chocolate goes.
Okay. I wanted to, like I said, I want to get her some. I want to make sure she gets something for yeah.
I mean, I bought her some, but she's probably saying like Uncle Tommy did me like that. You know what I mean? She has.
Yeah. She's never had that. She's never had that. And I said, yeah. I said, now Uncle Tommy, she'd dress herself up and come down that hall, and I mean, she'd be decked out and sit right under Tommy when they went out to eat. And I said, I never forget. Tommy said the waitress asked him what she won't eat, and he spoke up and said, I can order. And Tommy said that was the cutest thing when you said that. I can order.
Yeah.
And Tommy said she ordered her food. Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. That seems like just yesterday.
I know.
Can you get any kind of photos, baby, pictures, or anything?
Yeah.
They got to be a certain size?
I don't know. Harley sent me some, so have her tell you because she looked it up.
Yeah, okay. Because I was going to send you a photo and stuff, just a couple of photos. I wasn't going to send you a lot, but I was going to send you a couple of photos. But you should, like I said, I wrote it down, and it was on the 17th, and you should have got them books by now.
Yeah, I'll message them.
But the 17th was on a Sunday, too.
Yeah, so it's probably 18th. So they should be here today. I'll see if they come today then.
Yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy all three of them, really.
So they just it could be two they were waiting to pick up because they just picked up 6 books from me that I donated. So that might be what they had to do with me to pick it up.
Oh, and yes, I do. Not for myself. What do you think I'd be doing? I mean, I got to do something or it's so crazy.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know about the crazy part. Going crazy when you're sitting here.
Now listen, you get with your attorney when you talk to him again and ask if I need to go out there doing any of your court things. I just need to know ahead of time so I can get out there. If they need me there for anything, let me know ahead of time.
Yeah, I will.
And I can drive or fly out. It don't really matter to me.
Yeah, I will.
You know, so because I want to be there to support you and everything, but you got to let me know when I can go.
Yeah. Well, the thing in March is just basically nothing. Like it's just them running their mouth about a bunch of nonsense that don't make sense. So that's all it'll be.
Well, like I said, but, I mean, when it's time for me to go, or your mom or me,
Mom,
time to make arrangements, that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to probably continue for Valentine's Day. Um,
are you
a bit wet. Mary Higgins Clark. It's Mary Higgins Clark, children's marriage, murder, and James Patterson, 20 victims, and that John Grissom, the associate.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We are having a little technical difficulty, folks. We will get right back with you. Promise, promise, promise. Jen, hello.
So when Allie comes back, and she will be back, when she comes back, rather than have her share her screen, are you able to share your screen? But she has to accept it, right?
Yeah.
Would that make the connection? I mean, because with Allie right now, it's her internet connection that's the issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. I cannot believe this. I'm really about to be very, very upset. I paused it right in the place. I'm going to try to finish it through. Is it too choppy?
Yeah,
It was
just-
getting real
yeah.
tinny, and I choked
Okay.
on my Jurassic World Dino Cracker when somebody in the chat said Planet Rock, because I heard it and now I can't unhear it.
Well, now
I
it
think
says
it
I
was.
have service.
So it wouldn't be better if one of us shared it?
Do you want to? Yeah, that'd be great. And if you want, I mean, I'll come in on my phone. Are you on your computer?
I'm on my phone.
I'm on my computer. I'll come in. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Let me get the StreamYard link from the chat.
Okay, and I am so sorry, you guys. I know that it's so frustrating. You can go back and just hear that to in full or something. No, Friday.
You're going robot, Allie.
So you can re-listen. Oh my God, I'm ready. Okay.
I think I heard Friday and no commentary, so I'm going to assume that Allie's talking about on Friday at 11 Central, so noon Eastern. I'm going to play all 20 calls back to back with no commentary over on my channel. Did I get that right, Allie?
Yes.
Okay, Allie, if you will do me a favor, or Jen,
Mhm.
and put the link
Time for
in the back chat
Oh.
for me.
Okay.
I'll just click it when I come in. All right, I'm gonna leave and I'll be right there because I'm already,
Okay.
it's fine. All right.
And the link was in the chat. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in the back chat.
Yes.
Okay. All right, give me just a second because now StreamYard wants to be a jerk to me and say, your browser can't access your devices. That's lies.
Live. It is not storming here. I don't know what's going on. But this morning, my parents told me that the internet was out all morning. So,
Oh,
because I use data at my house, I don't use the Wi-Fi, but I come over here to stream and use their Wi-Fi.
It was out.
So-
Was it out of honky tonk?
I don't know. Maybe. But yes, we will play the last two again in full. And I am so sorry, you guys. Let me see. Okay, Jen's not back there yet. Oh
That's
my
all right.
goodness.
I mean, we'll get through it.
I'm sorry. Thank you guys for being patient. Tisha says, oh no, Tisha Marie says, oh no, did I miss this whole live? I don't know why YouTube didn't notify me. I don't know why either. YouTube does that. It's very frustrating. Okay. Jen? Hello? Jen's here, but I don't see the computer yet backstage or the screen.
We're going to get through this.
Yes, we are. Hey, it's live. So you know what? Oh, thank you, Kelly. Sometimes when you're live, it's just like that sometimes.
Sometimes
Thank
it
you,
just be like
Kayla.
that.
Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that. There has been solar storms lately. Maybe it has affected it. I've really been thinking about getting the
Solar flares.
internet from Starlink, but it's expensive. But they say that it's really good. B Crumbs, get it together.
Starlink, isn't that the stuff that van lifers put like on the top of their RVs and such?
Probably. Because it is like a satellite internet. It's Elon Musk's internet. It's supposedly very fast.
Hmm. Well,
Turdlink is pretty good, I hear. MK, I don't know. Bendy B Crumb says no Starlink. I don't know. I'm thinking it'd probably be better than this. Everyone here likes Starlink. My neighbors say that it's like really fast and it's the fastest we can get. But where I live, we are out in the middle of nowhere. They don't have fiber optic internet at all. It's still like the lines, like the old school internet.
yeah, that's what I've got. I've got Google Fiber.
Yeah, and that's fast. That's what I had in West Virginia, actually. It's much better.
Well, let's see if I can do it here. It seems like StreamYard is being kind of a jerk to Jen, so
Lori says thank you, Lori, for Allie's internet can kick rocks. Thank
right.
you.
Grievance.
No, I'm
Filing a
here, you
grievance.
guys. I'm just trying to get it to the right part.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yay. I don't just
Can
let
you
me
guys
know.
hear
Just
me?
press share and I'll
Yeah, I'm here. I'm
yes.
just trying to get it to which call are we at?
The one
Are we on
before the
20?
last one.
Yeah, let's start on 19.
Okay.
Let's play 19 and 20 back to back.
Okay.
Because the 19 was
Right.
so choppy.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so
Oh, Lori, I hope you're having fun with your family. Yes, we are going to Casey May. Thank you, Pointer Lover, for getting that. I'm going to be submitting. I'm going to be
all right, I'm
submitting
ready
a
whenever
kite for
you
the
are.
inconvenience. Okay, can you? Oh, I see it back there. All right.
Yeah, but make sure
Awesome.
when
I
you
don't.
do send the kite, you guys, that you fast walk and huff and puff over to the kite machine the way Letecia would do it. Otherwise, what's the friggin' point?
And make sure it's like all the words are together, misspelled, and very hard to read. Vicky, you
And
are
make
so
sure you
sweet.
type
She
in
says,
all caps.
yes.
Sorry, Allie.
She
Sorry.
says, I love you guys. That's okay. I could just sit here and listen to absolutely anything you guys say, and that is very sweet. Okay, whenever you guys are ready.
All right. I think I got it. Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Every time I do it, I switch the screen and sometimes it'll go black for just a second. So we just have to sit
I
here and be
remember.
patient. Drives
Okay,
me
we're
nuts. I don't
patient.
know why it does this. I don't know why it does this. Probably because I've
Kimberly,
been working on a video and I've been downloading stuff like a ridiculous. I need to clean up my my computer. It's probably like, excuse me, bitch. We're full. All right, let me give it a second.
Kimberly says, drinking
Are you-
eggnog and preparing for a mini vintage holiday market tomorrow. That sounds fun, by the way. Listening to these ladies helps get the work done and not overthink everything.
Everything. Don't overthink
Uh-huh.
and do everything. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Okay,
Ready.
push and play.
Whatever.
All right, hold on.
Whatever. December. No, just this month.
Oh, too much.
January.
Hang on, Aunt Baby. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Fine.
What are you up to?
Huh?
What are you up to?
I just walked out to the mailbox to get some junk mail, pure junk. Hey, did you get your books? Because they were supposed to be, they were delivered the 17th.
No, I don't have them.
Well, you got 3, and then you got one back order for March the 23rd of the James Patterson books. It's not even out yet, but you got 3, and it says December to whatever. The 17th. This month.
January,
yeah.
Okay.
They were delivered.
I'll send them a message then.
Yeah, and everything. So, yeah. Harley called me last night. We talked on the phone for 11 o'clock, 11:30.
Oh, Lord. I just talked to her. She was at work. I just FaceTimed her.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what we're going to do with her. That child's something else.
She's got
what are we going to do?
Oh.
I said that child's something else. Hey, yeah. So they're going to start your trial in March, they said?
No, that's just, the trial won't be till the fall. They do things different here.
Well, I know that, but...
Yeah, it won't be till the fall.
Man, that news reporter on TV, boy, I tell you what, it was on TV yesterday. I don't watch the news. But,
on your local news?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's always on local news down here.
Yeah. You know, that's what they're supposed to do. That's their job, though, you know?
Yeah, that's their job. That's their job. I'm not trying to
pray for them. That's their job, you know?
Yeah, that's their job. Robert's mom was on there.
That's surprising.
Well, not to hear her say.
Why you say that?
Well, she talked like Albert with her heart and soul and those kids.
She talked about what?
She talked like they were her heart and soul.
It's kind of funny how all these people always did stuff, but I was the only one. Oh,
well, you got to be able to prove it, though.
The proof I was the only one to do stuff? Oh, that's easily proved.
No, I sure hope it is, baby. It'll be hard. These people out here, I'm going to be honest with you, Tisha Lynn. They're out to get you, baby, big time.
That's okay, but guess what? They're not. That's where the problem is when people start saying that's an obstacle or whatever. Then they're not truly believing in all power and authority has been given to Jesus Christ.
Well, we know that.
So as long as you know that, and I know that, then that's
what counts.
Yeah, because that's where all power and authority is given to. I mean, when you think about it, Pilate found Jesus innocent, remember?
Yeah.
And it was the people who continued to do it, the people of opinion who let the prisoner go to take Jesus. And he warns you about it a lot in the Bible, you know? We know that. We grew up in it all of our lives. But
yeah,
that's the thing, that I know that all power and authority has been given to him. It hasn't been given to the people. They may think they have it because we have a democracy, but that doesn't really mean anything, you know? And that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to, make things more dramatic and, upplay the system. And that's just what they're going to do, because that's the evil portion of it. But you know what the Bible says? The Bible tells us that if you even hate your brother, you're a murderer. If you even commit adultery, you're a murderer. It tells you that in 1 John.
You got booty.
Yeah, 3:15. So you don't supposed to persecute people and all that, because there's no sense of proportion, you know.
Hey, what kind of candy does Harley like? You know what, last night she made me feel bad.
What?
She never got nothing for Valentine's Day from nobody, as far as Valentine's Day, like a guy or anything.
Yeah.
So, and I was laughing, and I said, I'd never forget how Uncle Tommy would take your mama it was our anniversary, and Tishalene and him would always go out to dinner.
Yeah.
I said that was one thing Tommy always made sure. Valentine's Day was his and Tishalene's day.
Yeah.
I don't care where he was at. That was his and Tishalene's day.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what? I never. And I said, well, baby, I don't know what to tell you. What I was going to do is I was going to get her some candy, but I need to know, do you know what kind's her favorite candy?
She likes Reese's, and then she likes Reese's, but then she also likes these. She likes these chocolate balls, and they have like blueberry in the center.
Yeah, I know she likes them. I know she likes them because I bought her those.
Yeah, so that's mainly what she eats as far as chocolate goes.
Okay. I wanted to like I said, I want to get her some. I want to make sure she gets something for yeah. You know.
I mean, I've bought her something, but she's probably saying like Uncle Tommy did me like that. You know what I mean? She has.
Yeah. She's never had that. She's never had that. And I said, yeah. I said, now Uncle Tommy, she'd dress herself up and come down that hall, and I mean, she'd be decked out and sit right under Tommy when they went out to eat. And I said, I never forget. Tommy said the waitress asked him what she wanted to eat, and he spoke up and said, I can order. And Tommy said that was the cutest thing when he said that. I can order.
Yeah.
And Tommy said she ordered her food. Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah. That seems like just yesterday.
I know.
Can you get any kind of photos, baby, pictures or anything?
Yeah.
They got to be a certain size?
I don't know. Harley sent me some, so have her tell you because she looked it up.
Yeah, okay. Because I was going to send you a photo and stuff, just a couple of photos. I wasn't going to send you a lot, but I was going to send you a couple of photos. But you should, like I said, I wrote it down, and it was on the 17th, and you should have got them books by now.
Yeah, I'll message them.
But the 17th was on a Sunday, too.
Yeah, so it's probably 18th. So they should be here today. I'll see if they come today then.
Yeah, there's three of them. I think you're gonna enjoy all three of them, really.
Because they just picked up. It could have been two they were waiting to pick up because they just picked up 6 books from me that I donated. So that might be what they had to do was wait to pick those up.
Well, and I was going to get you a couple more of those crossword books. Do you like those?
I like Sudoku.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You like that? Yeah, I like that game too.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
I can do the medium.
I said, hey, Brenda, I said, yes, I do, darling. I said, I like doing stuff like that. I'm here at night by myself. What do you think I'd be doing? I mean, I got to do something or go crazy.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know about the crazy part, going crazy when you're sitting here.
Now, listen, you get with your attorney when you talk to him again and ask if I need to go out there doing any of your court things. I just need to know ahead of time so I can get out there. If they need me there for anything, let me know ahead of time.
Yeah, I will.
And I can drive or fly out. It don't really matter to me.
Yeah, I will.
You know, so because I want to be there to support you and everything, but you got to let me know when I can go.
Yeah. Well, the thing in March is just basically nothing. Like, it's just them running their mouth about a bunch of nonsense that don't make sense. So that's all that'll be.
Well, you know, like I said, but I mean, when it's time for me to go, or your mom or anything like that, you got to let us know ahead of time.
I don't want my mom or nobody to go but you and Harley.
Well, yeah, well, you just let us know ahead of time so we can make arrangements. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get Harley some candy for Valentine's Day, and
Alrighty then. I just started calling you. She said you're going down there. She said you're going down there Sunday to hang out or something.
Yeah, I'm going to go down Sunday and hang out a little bit with her. And the books I ordered you was Mary Higgins Clark. It's Mary Higgins Clark, children's marriage, murder, and James Patterson, 20 victims, and that John Grissom, the associate.
Okay.
Is what I ordered you.
All right, good. Did you ever finish his other book?
Yeah, and they were, the appeal. And they were
good.
delivered January the 17th.
Okay, cool. All right.
And then you have one that's in back order. It won't be there till March. Oh, James Patterson, 20 victims.
Okay, I got you. All right, cool.
That'll be March the 2nd.
Okay, cool.
But you should be getting them 3 books. I don't know how many they'll let you have.
Yeah, I donate, so that's why I have to donate them so I can get so many. You see what I'm saying? So they came and picked up 6 today, so that might be what they were waiting on.
Did you get a book from me? President is Missing, a novel?
Yeah, I read that one. That was good.
Was that Bill Clinton?
Yeah,
was
that was really good. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here's all the books I ordered you.
Yeah,
so I can keep up with them.
Really good.
But anyway, I'm going to try to order you a couple more books so you won't get behind on anything.
Yeah. And then Harley says she'll help you do that FaceTime thing whenever you get down there.
Yeah, I figured she could help me Sunday.
Okay.
We're going to go out to eat, and she's wanting to take me somewhere to look at something, so we're just going to hang out a little bit. But I love you, baby, and I miss you, and I pray for you every night and every day.
You too, Aunt Brenda. Love you. Talk to you soon.
All right,
okay.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Okay, how was that?
It was great. It didn't sound like aliens at all.
Hello?
It was perfect. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Was I supposed to pause?
Doesn't matter. Yeah. I think
Was
we
I supposed
decided
to
we were going
pause?
to pause in between. I think that's
Either
what
way
we
is fine.
decided. Yeah.
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 I
let's
am.
just-
Because I couldn't really remember the instructions. So I figured, well, I better pause just in case.
She said, "Oh, Tisha, I got to be honest with you. What did she say? They're setting you up. How did she word that? I typed it in the chat the first time, but something about they're setting you up, or they're like,
Was it railroading?
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, Elena, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, and welcome new members. Holy moly, it was something like that. Maybe someone in the chat will remember exactly how she said it. Oh, thank you, Tammy Gill, for your super sticker. That was sweet. But yeah,
Listen,
she says basically they're about to railroad you, basically. Yes.
Right. I have to admit, earlier in the chat before the replay, I said I was dissociating, and I kind of was a little bit. So, I mean, I guess I was just having a hard time dealing with the reality of this whole phone call situation. Because even though this shit is ridiculous, this was their reality at the time. And anyway, I was a little overwhelmed by the situation, and I think I just dissociated a little bit. You know how Letecia pees a little? I just dissociated a little.
I saw your comment. Like, how do you know I'm dissociating right now in capital letters? That's how she does.
Oh, also, I almost peed a little. Somebody in the chat said something about a class action kite. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. But the idea of a class action a class action kite just tickled me.
It's funny.
I don't like how I don't like that Aunt Brenda badmouths Al's mom. I mean, I don't know. Have they met before? You know, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think there's a reason Aunt Brenda doesn't have a whole lot of close friends.
On brand for you. Just, I mean, Aunt B, you know, come on. 2024 could be your year, you know?
So that was the only call on the 27th. And then, well, there was another call on the 27th, but that was Indiana redacted. And then the next, which is also the final call, is 6.5 minutes on January 30th with Aunt Brenda.
Okay.
Here we go.
So
Are we
that was
ready?
the call we just heard. Yes, one sec though. The call we just heard was on the anniversary, and then she goes 2 days with no calls, or was there something redacted there?
There were attempted calls. She tried to call, let's see, she tried to call Amy B. She tried to call Harley, and then she connected with Aunt Brenda. This is all on the 30th, though. There was nothing on the 28th
okay.
or 29th. But keep in mind that this is when she started the video visits. So there were some video visits in here. And I'll
Oh,
have to just
okay.
look and
Right.
compare. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
So when
Oh,
we
one more
request these
question.
calls, we have to ask. Okay.
Go
What?
ahead, Jen. No. We have a delay, but you finish. You're
No,
delayed, I think.
Oh, I said, oh, am I? Okay. I said, so when we ask for the calls, we got to be Pacific, which I know is not how you really say it, specific, and ask for the video calls separately.
Yeah, they figure up the video calls in an entirely different way. So with video calls, here I have it written down. With the jail calls, it's basically $8 a call, plus some processing time.
Right.
With the video calls, the way that works is it is $32 an hour for processing, and there are 47 total video calls, the majority of which are with Amy Lang, and the rest are with Harley. There are like 10 with Harley, and there are 37 with Amy Lang, and that's 47 total.
Wow. So how
But
much, I wonder.
Wow.
we don't know. It just says $32 an hour for processing. So basically, I'll ask her what she thinks the processing would cost for 47 calls, and then we would send that money, and then she would just adjust it, either telling us what we owe or giving us a refund for what we overpaid.
Right.
Um,
Okay. And then also, yes, I did definitely say thank you to Elena, but thank you again. That was so sweet. And I don't know if I said thank you to you, Tammy. I meant to, but in case not, thank you as well. Thank you, guys. It's very sweet. Okay. Well, I'm ready
Everybody,
whenever you guys are.
okay.
Mhm.
I do it now. All right, here we go. Oh, it's frozen on. Right, you too. Love me. Talk to you soon. All right, bye, baby. It's paused right there on the closed captioning, just so y'all know. Just a little humor from me. Okay, here we go. Scheiße.
Hey, how you doing? Ready for what?
Breakfast.
Ready for breakfast.
Yeah.
What time is it there?
5:25.
In the morning?
No, in the evening. But I don't eat dinner. I ate they had cake on there. I ate the cake, but I don't eat the other stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's 5 o'clock there.
Yeah.
I know when you said breakfast, I was fixing to say, huh?
No, I'm ready for. I got 12. I counted down. I got like 12 more hours before I can eat, because I eat at like 1, but then I don't really eat again until breakfast in the next morning.
They don't, why don't you eat it in the afternoons? I mean, it's not something you like, or it's just,
No,
you don't be hungry?
No, it smells like,
Huh?
it smells like the zoo. It's like rice with like some fake teriyaki, and it smells like the zoo. And then you don't know whose hands has been on it. And they have these trays back that gave everybody COVID, so you don't want to eat that stuff off there. But the other tray that comes is the styrofoam. But then they got these plastic trays that come at dinner, and I ain't eating it off those trays.
Mm.
Because you don't know, people probably ain't like. I mean, they probably were doing all kinds of stuff, and they go over there and the inmates cook it, you know. Those trays are disgusting and nasty, and they put them on the floor, and the trays are where people poop at. because people be pooping in here and wiping on doors and stupid stuff.
Well,
You know,
the facility that you're in and stuff like that, where you're at, that's to be expected. You know what I'm saying?
no, it's not like that for everybody. It's just like that for the girls or this ward. The other wards don't get treated like that. They can cook noodles, they can cook food, they can eat, they can have spreads, they can package stuff, you know, that type of thing.
Well, maybe you won't be in that ward much longer, baby.
Yeah, no, I'll be here the whole time. They already told me that.
Huh?
They won't move me out of this ward. They already told me.
Why?
They're just not. I just have to stay segregated. I have to stay in the suicide with the suicide people. That's
Well, wow.
No, I've been housed with suicide people since I've been here.
But they said you weren't suicidal.
I'm not, Aunt Brenda, but I still have to be housed with them. They're not going to house me anywhere else. They only are going to house me here with the people who are suicide, because the people who are suicide, they drug them up on all these drugs. And then it's just me. I'm the only person that's not that's in here that's not locked down or not in trouble or not whatever. But because I'm in
like
here,
that then, okay?
I don't get any privileges. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get to order stuff. I don't get to eat with people. I don't get to cook food, you know, that type of thing. I don't even get socks. What have you been up to?
Huh?
What have you been up to?
Today, really nothing, because it was cold as crap on the outside.
Oh, was it?
I mean, yes, it's been very cold here.
What do you call
I've
it?
been
Cold,
trying
like
to.
40s?
Yeah, it's cold for around here, 60. It's around 60, but that's cold for around here.
Hey, Brenda, my room
Well,
is cold. It makes ice.
Well, I'm to be honest with you, I get used to it. I mean, I'm used to it now, because I spent $600 and some the other day filling up this gas tank. I freaked out.
Good God.
$625. I ran completely out of gas. I was talking to Harley on the phone, and I said, "Baby, let me get off the phone. Here comes the gas man." And they had to come out and make a special delivery. I ran completely out.
They probably charged you a fee for that, too.
They did, but they waived my fee.
Oh, that's good.
And then he had to light my hot water heater for me, because I didn't have a light hot water tank. And what a mess! What a mess I was in.
I got your letter. I was sitting there like, I don't even know why you Brenda even. If you want to live in Houston, why are you not living there?
Because I am going to move back to Houston. I'm down. That's what I was getting ready to tell you too. You asked me what I had been doing today. I'm downsizing everything now.
Yeah,
I'm getting rid of the majority. I'm getting rid of the majority of my clothes. I got stuff that I'm giving Julie and dividing stuff up and getting rid of stuff and boxing it up to give to them. They can take it and do what they want to with it. That's it.
But I'm saying, are you just gonna what are you gonna do? Go rent a place in Houston or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a place in Houston. I'm gonna buy me a house out there.
Just buy one. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I got to get away from Robertson County. It's not so much Robertson County; it's that I don't have any friends or anybody here.
I understand.
I don't have anybody here. I have nobody here. All my brothers are dead and gone, and that's it.
Yeah.
I was close to my brothers. Sister Helena, she's like Sister Deb.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Gee.
Oh, did it run out?
Yeah. Hey, but anyway,
right.
I love you, baby. And
right.
Did you get your books?
Love you too. Yeah, I got them, and I got your letter. Yep.
Okay, then. I love you, darling.
Are you still going to Harley that tomorrow?
I'm gonna try my best to.
I'll call you.
If it's not too cold. If it's not too cold.
Bye.
If it's cold, I ain't going nowhere. Love you, darling.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye, baby.
On that note, did you guys notice that Aunt Brenda talked about how all her brothers were dead, and that Sister Helena ain't like Sister Deborah. Did you guys?
No, I didn't
know?
actually.
Yes.
No, I didn't notice that.
That's what she said.
Okay, well,
And
there we go.
it has been brought to my attention recently that Deborah, Leticia's mom, and Brenda, Leticia's aunt, are half sisters. They share the same father. And when Letecia talks to Aunt Brenda about prison, and don't you remember, you knew that from Grandpa? That's because their grandpa, whose last name is Sampson, was a correctional officer, not a convict.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So,
See, I've been meaning to dig into that person that did the deep dive into the family tree, and I'm going to. I just hadn't had a chance yet.
actually, I
Interesting.
think she said that Helena was like Sister Deborah, but I don't know. Either way, Katrina and Brenda are both Leticia's aunts on her mom's side. They just don't like each other, and apparently Brenda still has a relationship with. So Brenda doesn't have a relationship, apparently, with Katrina. I don't know. I've taken it too far. I should stop. It's been a long show. But we will be
Yeah.
talking about it further on either Friday or Sunday.
Oh my
I
God.
know.
I'm going to dig
listen,
into the family history. I've been meaning to do that,
it's
to
a
look at the
mess.
family history. I'm sorry, you guys. We are delayed somewhat. But Mary Ann Morris asked, where is the gathering tomorrow night? So I plan on doing something tomorrow day on a different case. But tomorrow night, we have the podcast with Curious Jen and Chris. And Jen might be doing something too. I'm not sure.
Well,
Yeah.
if I do, it's a premiere. I tried to find any information on Leilani Simon's court hearing today, but to no avail. So I'm going to have to keep looking. However,
I'll
there
look.
has been some interesting stuff that's happened in court. Thank you, babe. In court recently on some other cases that I really do want to talk about. So I was thinking tomorrow I'm going to do a premiere and then be over at Crime Curious Jen. So to talk with Jen and Chris. It's Friday.
Mhm.
Thank you, Tracy. Her court is Friday, babe. And
Okay.
then listen, Sky flashed. Your guess is as good as mine. I nagged that woman. I try to force her, and she's like, nope. So
What are you
she
talking
won't
about?
let. She's
Yeah.
busy.
You got to.
Sky Flash wants a roast with Dr. B. You will.
Oh,
She's busy. I just gotta nag her more. So,
I
but
want her to come
anyway, I
on
do
and
want
talk.
to talk about some stuff that's going on court.
I'm so sorry I'm delayed. Finish. I just want her to talk sexy with us
Here
on
lies
Letecia,
Allie.
but
She's
please finish.
delayed. I know. I'll try to get her to. I know she was interested. She watched the Adelson trial with me. We talked about that quite a bit. But anyway, there's some developments in that too with Donna. So I do want to talk about stuff, but I really want to be there tomorrow night for Crime Curious and Chris. So probably what I'll do is a premiere tomorrow, and then I will be live on my regular time, like 9:00 Friday.
Oh, MJ's live tonight, Michelle says. Okay, awesome. And I knew she was supposed to be last night, and she, I think, pushed it to today, but I don't know what time. So Melissa, and then Kayla says they are being a lot nicer to Brenda these days, question mark. Thank you, Kayla.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We're not hearing the video calls yet, so God only knows.
Yeah, they really waffle with Brenda.
So just say something in Aunt Brenda's defense real quick. Listen,
Yes.
Letecia, you chose to live in Colorado where it gets cold and it's penguin weather in the wintertime. All right. Where Aunt Brenda lives, it's not like that. It's kind of like when people get frustrated with me when it's 61 degrees in Florida. Okay. I did not sign up for penguin weather. If I wanted to have penguin weather, I'd move up to where y'all are all at in Antarctica. Okay. But I'm down here in the Floridas for a reason. And so when we get a cold front, it is a big deal here. Okay. If I have to wear socks, it's an issue. Okay. 60 is cold for people like us. That's all I wanted to say.
Casey May. Oh, I'm sorry. Casey May, thank you so much. We love you too. She says, I wish I could help more. Is Letecia, well, she says, love you, Allie and the Jens. I wish I could help more. Is Letecia still on lockdown in Kansas, or is she out and about with the other prisoners? And thank you so much. And you help plenty just being here and joining the conversation and all of that. I do not believe she's on lockdown. But we can't get any information from Kansas so far. So
Yeah.
we're working on it.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I am
Well, I would
really
think
wearing
that
down.
it's a process for her.
Hello? What? This damn delay. I'm so sorry. You're really worn down,
Bad.
Curious
I'm
Jen. Is that
sorry.
what you said?
Yeah, I'm getting tired. I need some Scooby snacks.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
thank you, girls, for doing this with me. Jen, oh my God, thank you for sharing your screen. And you guys, this is unacceptable. I am very upset about it. I'm so sorry. I'll leave a comment in the, for people that replay. And I really do apologize, you guys. And we got to thank Jen Lou so much for coming through and sharing her screen so we could hear the last two.
Heck
It
yeah.
was 2 clicks. It was 2 clicks, okay? You carried you did it for the majority of the show. I did the last like 9 minutes, 10 minutes maybe.
Well,
no,
still.
I would, of course, babe, of course.
Thank you so much. Love you back, Nana. All right, you guys. Well, thank you, girls, for being on. We have new calls now ordered and on the way. We have podcasts and premieres, and I'm working on some things. We're going to dig into the family tree, finish the jail file while we wait on the calls. Also, I'm going to be covering tomorrow's a couple things with Jeremy Best and any other little updates I can find. So tomorrow morning, we'll have a Christmas time true crime show. Coffee and Christmas time or whatever. Coffee and true crime at Christmas time. There we go. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys want to say anything before we go?
I'll love all of you. Love you, Donna. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you and good night.
Yes, thank you guys. All right, you guys, I'm going to end it with our little jingle. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening or tonight at Melissa's. And have a good night. Bye.